Let's do some more practice with this. Nice. Oops. There we go. Sweet. Hey. I'm starting to get good at that. Perfecto. Alright. Bada boom, bada boom. Bada boom, bada boom. Alright, here. Let's do this real quick. Oh shit, whoops. Hold on. Before I get to this studio, we'll droplet. There we go. Be gone, droplet. Alright, there we go, cool. There we go. Oh, didn't get all of it. Shit. There we go. Sweet. Oh, come on. All the moisture. Oh, fuck you, moisture. Sometimes it don't not like me. There we go. There we go. Oh, sweet. Cook that's on. Sweet. Just pulling up some music here first. There we go. Oh, my goodness. I've been really getting good stars right now. The Federation of like egalitarian militarism. Democratic war, bro. Fighting the Payback Special Corporate Nation, MSI, which owns half the galaxy. Oh, I know about that one. I know exactly what you're talking about. MSI is fucking pain. I remember at least the last game that I did where I was a liberated slave, like, nation, you know, basically from them. Like, they essentially have gotten weakened, you know, by the time I met them, so I never really had problems with them. Either directly on or through proxy on half the galaxy. Death stack fleets, damn. Damn, dude. Oof. My friend Ripsy sent me something. What's this? Of course, my friend Ripsy sent me some stuff about Israel shit. Israel up in their genocide in the West Bank. Go figure. This is one of the few situations where armed uprising would be completely justified. Israeli civilians, quote-unquote, in the West Bank are heavily armed quasi-military, used as a tool to commit genocide. Yep, as I've mentioned before. I've mentioned that shit before in the past, because that's unfortunately kind of accurate. Gotta agree with Rip on this. Yeah. Wow. I mean, you know, what a change of course a little bit. Like, he's actually, like, saying, yeah, armed uprisings. Actually, you know, there are times where it's good. It's like, well, at least, yeah, you acknowledge there's a line eventually. Because I thought that for kind of a while. At least when it comes for defense. Not in the Hamas way. Like, fuck Hamas. But at least when it comes to, like, you know, self-determination and shit like that, then, yeah. Fortified checkpoint. So, even a real life fortified checkpoint is usually something that works. Wait, what? Yeah, Fleet Soul Line, thank God for. Oh, you're still talking about that. Hardpoint, which should project power. Which for Israel would basically be the settlers and their fucking military, the IDF. Basically. Oh, you know what? We should check out this thing. I kind of saw like some chunks of it, but Jank went back on Piers Morgan to have a debate with a rabbi. And holy shit, dude, it got like fucking heated. I was watching Hassan's kind of reaction to it, his nephew, and honestly, like, all in all, I mean, he doesn't really talk too much in it, but holy shit, the back and forth between is fucking ridiculous. Mostly because the rabbi is literally just trying to paint Jank as like a Jew hater and anti-Semite and denial of like genocides and shit like that. She wants to try the winery in town. Oh, she wants to try that winery? Well, I'll be down. I want to see if they got like some fruit wines or honey wines. Those are my favorite type of wines. Not a big wine person myself, but I'll drink it. Yeah, same here. I had a little phase where I kind of was into wine, but yeah, I kind of fell out of it at this point. Unless it's like honey wine or fruit wine or something. That agave wine is amazing. Dude, agave wine sounds fucking fire, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, that felt fucking good. Ooh. Oh, that felt fucking great. What did I do for my test sounds? Fucking, yeah. We aren't going to be that far from Colorado. I mean, you wouldn't be that far from California or Arizona either. At least they're a lot closer. New Mexico's right already. Well, yeah, so, I mean, what? So I was wondering why you were even mentioning Colorado. Like, I mean, okay, like, I mean, what's up there? I mean, I'm sure, you know, local politics are probably a little better, but, I don't know. Whatever. Always want to go to Denver. I suppose that'd be a good reason for anything. I can't really think of anything that I want to go check out in Denver personally, but I know for like places like in Chicago, I'd like to go check out Chicago and Detroit. Then at some point, I'd like to check out Philly and then Pittsburgh and what else? I wouldn't mind visiting New York like once or twice, but I wouldn't want to be there long. I've been through Chicago. Yeah, I really want to check out Chicago, especially because I know that the Haymarket, it's not there anymore, but there's a statue and there's like kind of a memoriam left in kind of remembrance of it. So I think it'd be pretty cool to check that out, and also to whatchamacallit, and then to also to go check out a couple other things that might be out in Chicago that I want to check out, because I know there's like a lot of museums and stuff like that. Wants to move to Michigan. Well, considering the local state politics in Michigan, honestly, it wouldn't be that bad of a place to live, it seems like, honestly. I mean, like, if I didn't have such a, like, connection here, like, honestly, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind living in Michigan. They seem to be pretty, like, you know, more of the OG style, like, fucking, you know, like Democrat, like the blue collar, like working class type Democrat. You know, so, I mean, a lot of the Dems up there seem like they're a lot more blue collar, and, you know, thus actually get shit done. You know, because lately, you know, Michigan, Minnesota, and Wisconsin Democrats have actually been kind of base lately. Kind of getting the iron belt back. Just not going north. Well, good on her, honestly. Either go west or north. That's what I'd say. And more specifically, the Northwest. Bro, this house has 4 bedrooms. Oh shit, nice. Your mom's taking 2? She's taking 2 specifically for herself. Talk to say War Crimes MC. Hey, what's up, man? This sweet's toasty. She wants an art studio. Oh, nice. She should honestly deadass like kind of sell some of her work. She can make a little side chatter off of it, like deadass. When you start going to New Mexico, probably like sometime like. If I had to take a guess, I mean, you know, it'd probably be, you know, in maybe April or March, maybe May. I mean, I don't know, actually. I mean, I'm assuming, you know, once they move up there and they settle in, which they're going to probably do that by January. While she converts the living room into her bedroom. Nice. And then he got one where it's you know, going to be an art studio, so that'll be pretty cool. And of course, in the guest bedroom. I need somewhere to smile up to head. Don't be surprised if I kidnap one of the cats to sleep with, because it's a kitty. Kitties are adorable and cuddly and sweet. Can make a stoner den. You should make a stoner den. We have an extra room that we used to be a garage that we're converting into the living room. Oh, nice. So it used to be a garage? Is like the garage door still there, or was that taken out? It sounds actually kind of cool. probably gonna stoner den there. Yeah, you definitely need to have like a little stoner like bro den, dude. Like the man den. The homie den. I mean, you always need at least like, you know, one room set aside for that. In the pictures, I don't see a garage door, so they must have taken it down and then, you know, just made up a whole wall. So at some point, I guess that house got massively retrofitted and that garage door got taken down. Mom says like smoking the house as long as she isn't in the room. Fair enough. I mean, she knows she's probably gonna smell it in the other room and shit, right? If the whole idea is to avoid a smell, you know, that shit, you know, can sometimes be some stinkiness, you know, so that shit gonna be smelling. Which is fair. I mean, it's still fair, yeah. I'm just saying, if she's trying to do that to avoid the smell, I mean, she's gonna realize she might be in for a rude awakening. She's gonna be in the room just like watching Frasier or something. I don't know if she watches Frasier. And, and then just like out of nowhere be like, I thought he said not to smoke in here. He's not even in here. What the hell? It's like, yeah, because he's smoking like on the other side of the house, but hotbox the shit out of it. Now it's all stinky. Keep it to the room in the den. Well, I'm just saying, she might still smell it. I guess she'll at least know that it's, you know, specifically in the room or the den. I like how it's just nicknamed the den now. You're not even there yet, we've already nicknamed the stoner den, just the den. Store the name, though. I personally like to smell dank weed smoked. Same here. I'm not one of those people that kind of get like, I kind of like it. I'm just like, someone's smoking good shit. That's kind of how I feel. I'm just like, ooh, someone's smoking good shit. I bet New Mexico has way better weed than Alabama. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of weed from Alabama tends to get imported from recreationally legal states. Because I know for example, like Idaho, like, you know for a fucking fact that most weed people smoking there probably come from Montana, Washington, and Oregon. Especially Washington and Oregon. Like, you know for a fact that most people smoking weed in Idaho are getting it from those states. Like, so, I mean, at this point, it's just easier. So, I mean, you know, the only thing you have to worry about is just, like, the border stops that the fucking fascist shithole Idaho State Police want to do. You know, like, because they will do that. You know, so that's, like, the only thing you would have to, like, you know, worry about. But beyond that, I mean, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Because that's kind of how it is for most illegal states at this point. Like, I mean, anywhere in this country, you're pretty much either a state or two states away from a recreationally legal state. You know, and it's, you know, and be able to get weed within like a day or two max time. You know, and be able to be fine, basically. Because from Ontario, Oregon, Spokane, Washington, those dumbasses help fund education in Oregon, Lamau. I know, dude. Dude, you know, and I'm okay with it. So, and honestly, I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt for the Idahoans that are buying weed, because they might be the cool ones, you know, they might be the chill ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might not be totally awesome, you know, but they're not at least abhorrently garbage, you know, at least they're kind of chill. You know, if anything, if the reason why they're doing that is because they probably want it there, but they can't get it there because it's illegal, so they come here. So, you know, like, at least I'm willing to grant that, you know, more likely than not, they're probably chill. Or at least chill enough. What town? Oh, yeah, that's Venom's town he's going to, Port Alice. Or Port Alice. I really don't know how to exactly say that, but whatever. How close to the border of Texas? Well, you know, as long as you don't go to Texas, you're fine. Holy shit, a tiny town in the middle of nowhere has 12 weed dealerships. That's amazing. Honestly, I think that just really shows, like, how much, you know, like, demand there is for weed. Like, when it comes to, like, supply and demand, if a small-ass little town like that, you know, has, like, 12, you know, dispensaries, like, that, it's just because there's that much demand for it, and the need for that much supply. And you know what? Fuck yeah. Like, I mean, good shit right there. I tell you what. I'll tell you what there, boy. That right there smells like freedom. I bet that's where Texas gets their weed. Oh, yeah. I bet. Because that would basically be the only state that borders them that has legalized marijuana, right? I'm pretty sure. Oklahoma don't got it. Yeah, and, you know, the other states are... Yeah, I think New Mexico's the only one. I think that, like, honestly, for most rights, you know, when it comes to, like, abortion, women's rights, marijuana, things like that, like, New Mexico's, like, the only fucking state for people in Texas to go to, basically. I mean, and also, that's just, like, implying, you know, like, for, you know, people that might live on the eastern side of Texas, like, how fucking far they have to go to in New fucking Mexico to go, like, you know, get treatment or buy weed or whatever the fuck. It's just, like, holy shit. Thanks, Texas, for being, like, a reminder that you're in an immense shithole. So I'm Lubbock other than being Texas. I don't know. Yeah, what is wrong with Lubbock, Rip? Like, I mean, evidently you would know. All I know is that my Uncle Robert, before he passed, he used to tell me he used to have, like, a photography studio out there for the longest time. I've heard shitty. Well, I guess for the way Robert did describe it, it did sound kind of shitty. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry I failed you. Wait, wait, how did you fail me? What's going on here? Oh. What's this? Easy vanilla wafer tiramisu? Well, what's the picture of it? I want to see what it looks like. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, the vanilla wafers are inside the tiramisu? Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, shit. Rose, how did you fail me? This is, like, an excellent, you know... I forgot to remind you to get wafers. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck. To be honest, it's what... you know... I got paid today, I'll just do it tomorrow. Warnox needs to move to the Bay Area. Hell no. No way I moved to... Yeah, I wouldn't either. I mean, I have family down there, so I will visit there just for that, and that's it. And for Whataburger, because that's, like, pretty much the main outlet for me to get Whataburgers, visit my family down there. And honestly, like, I mean, even then, I kind of want to make it more sparse, because they're, you know, a bunch of Bible thumpers and stuff, so I don't want to, like, be... there all the time, constantly. Like, you know, I'm willing to, you know, visit once a year or something like that, but, I mean, I want to kind of keep it somewhat sparse, because I know at a certain point, if I stayed there for, like, months on end, I know at some point there would probably be some big beef about, like, some politics or religion or some shit, and I don't want that. Like, if I'm there for, like, a week or two, likely it won't happen. And if it does, it's for, like, a second, and it's whatever. You know, but it's like, if I'm there for any, you know, for quite a long time, then it's just like, you know, that shit just builds up, and it's like, fuck. You know what? I just realized, fuck me. If this whole, like, is really fucking genocide bullshit still going on, like, when I go down there, oh my god, I know that is probably going to be mentioned a few times, and holy fuck, I swear to god, if... oh, man, I swear to god, if their take is, like, what my assumption is, because they're evangelicals, too. Not, like, hardcore fucking, like, you know, like, bash queer, whatever the fuck. But, like, I mean, they definitely got Zionist tendencies. I'm just like, oh, fuck. I already know, like, there's gonna be... Fuck Texas. It's because I'm going to Vegas, too. Twice. I'm going to Vegas 2 times, you know, in order to... So, at least it's worth it. Like, the 7-hour fucking layover going to Texas. I mean, I'm going to the casino. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing that. And then, like, on my way back is for 5 hours. So, if I can calculate the time, you know, then I'll do it there, too. It's like, fuck it. I'll just go to a different casino that time. That's the only reason why. And, yeah, and also, my brother might go, and at least, you know, I can have someone to just, like, be, okay, I have respite over here. And my cousins, too. I mean, my cousins are actually pretty cool. You know, they're definitely kind of more, like, either apolitical or, like, centrist or maybe, like, moderately conservative-ish, you know, but they're a lot more chill. Like, my cousins are actually kind of cool. I mean, one of them owns a ranch and pretty much, like, you know, builds that shit up on his own. Doesn't your brother agree with them, Lamau, especially in Israel, I bet? No, surprisingly not on a lot. When it comes to, like, religious stuff, sure. But when it comes to, like, I mean, the whole Israel thing, I honestly don't even know what my brother's position on that is. I mean, I've never heard him mention anything about Israel or anything like that before. So, I mean, for me, I actually have no idea what the fuck his idea is about that. But, at least, like, you know, for a lot of my other side of my family, like, they kind of vary spectrally, like, when it comes to these beliefs. The more QAnoner aunt that I know, she is probably a very hardcore Zionist and a very hardcore, like, hardliner about that type of shit. She might not really necessarily look like it on the surface, and, you know, it's honestly one of those, like, you know, people that, like, you know, unless you actually specifically talk about those things, you know, then, you know, they're not really going to mention it. So, I mean, as long as it's just, like, you know, just hanging out and not mention that shit, they're fine, but as soon as that happens, oh, fuck, be ready. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, fuck me. And honestly, like, there's definitely been internal conflict about that, too, with other family members. The last time I was there, I heard, like, gossip about her, you know, being like, you know, but from some of the more liberal-leaning family members of mine over there, being like, I really don't know why she should, like, you know, potentially, you know, like, maybe put, you know, grandma at risk and blah, 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 and this and that. And it's like, because, you know, so if we can do it and we're fine, then I don't see why she can't, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, honestly, some of my more liberal-leaning, like, you know, family members, including some of my other aunts, you know, definitely have gossiped about it, you know what I mean? So, you know, it, like, I mean, so it's one of those things where it's like, even though they all are kind of a hodgepodge of, like, either centrist to, like, maybe moderate, like, kind of conservative-ishly leaning, some of them are kind of more softly liberal about it, some of them aren't as much, and then you got, like, that one hardliner. And it's just like, I don't know if there's any other, like, hardliners specifically, but at least that's the main one I know. And her husband, yeah. So it's like, those are the main two that I know of, and, like, and honestly, there's been some interesting things they've told me about, frankly. Like, there was one time when her husband was taking me back to their place after I got picked up from the airport, and it was mentioned, like, yeah, every now and then, you know, me and the fellows at the church and stuff will sometimes do, like, little, you know, different scenarios if, like, someone were to, like, you know, have a break-in situation, this and that, like, literal, like, drills and shit. And I'm sitting there, like, I mean, it doesn't actually sound necessarily too bad if it's just, like, you know, some fun airsoft thing or some shit, you know what I mean? But they actually go, like, with a full-on drill of, like, you know, they would have, like, you know, like, weapons used, not, like, you know, loaded or nothing. They won't have mags used, but, like, you know, they would do that for drills. Airsoft, yeah, if you have, like, an airsoft match, you know what I mean, or, like, a paintball match, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, you want to have, like, a scenario where one team is doing this and the other team's doing that. I mean, you know, like, an airsoft match or some shit like that, it's fine, but the way they do it, they actually treat it like it's a fucking real serious thing. They don't think it's just, like, some fun little, like, hey, let's just have a little fun and do this or something for the hell of it. You know, let's make our church like an airsoft match or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? I mean, that would, you know, feel a lot more whatever. But they treat it like it's a genuine fucking thing. And I'm just like, I mean, on one hand, I'm like, I mean, the whole concept doesn't sound bad, like I mentioned with, preemptively. But the way they were talking about, it's like, they gotta go all the way with it. Like, you know, vested up and shit like that. You know, and, you know, with what they have when it comes to their firearms and shit. Serious business airsoft stuff. Well, actually, I mean, to be, funny enough, at least with specifically airsoft, like, there are people that do, like, take it seriously in the sense that they actually do kind of get teched out and have, like, good quality, like, you know, like, 1-to-1 scale, like, you know, CO2 style, like, you know, airsoft and shit. I mean, there are some people that, you know, go pretty hard on it. I mean, I'd be more casual about it, you know, I would like to kind of get, you know, decked out in gear stuff and, you know, have the cool little airsoft or whatever, but you know, I'm not going to go fucking hardcore about it. But, yeah, like I'm saying, though, I mean, They go pretty serious about that shit, which makes me kind of imply, like, are they fucking preppers? Because, honestly, I have a weird hunch about that. Finally get your friend's sister tomorrow. She made it to the U.S. Nice. That's cool. Nice. Good. But wait, I miss a lot of chats, by the way. Hold on. I want to know, I won't show you an artist, but I think franchise might would attain their experience of a truly amazing music experience. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, hold on. I ran into this weird doing my wall. I kept blabbering on about it. If you want a hotel room, he wasn't trying to be weird. Also, he mentioned that his family farm had been there since one of the wars. Apparently, though I wasn't really paying much attention. I don't anymore. So don't call me on that. I'm like 90% sure he was just drunk or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably was. Probably just sounded like a drunk dude that probably lived in the neighborhood for a while and it's just like, fuck y'all, or something. I wish I met weird, interesting people like that on my walks. I do sometimes every now and then. If you go in Portland, downtown Portland enough, don't worry, you will. I have plenty of times after concerts in Portland that I'll meet a lot of weird people after shows. I find it best to ignore them. Yeah, that's actually very true. It's better to ignore them as much as possible. Why not disown them? Because, I mean, they're not like, I mean, even though I haven't really exactly told them everything about me, they kind of know that I'm more of a lefty and shit. Like, you know, and I've kind of gave a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm kind of like bi / I smoke weed, this and that. Like, I've kind of gave the wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And, you know, and I'm sure, honestly, they probably do know, to be fucking frank. You know, but I'm not gonna, you know, I ain't gonna be the one to fucking admit it. I'm gonna, like, you know, if they know it and they just ain't saying anything, then fuck it, whatever. And, you know, but, like, yeah, I ain't gonna necessarily admit it to them personally. I meant that I'm a leftist and shit, and honestly, I've kind of, like, egged that on, especially when it comes to, like, labor talk. I've actually talked, like, unions and stuff with them, and they've actually been pretty receptive about that, so, I mean, you know, it's like, because frankly, they're not, like, pieces of shit or anything. It's just, honestly, they're just kind of weird Bible thumpers. I mean, that's just kind of a weird thing about them, but whatever. Anyway, here, what was these other ones? Oh, okay. That's just all, yeah, I read the kind of those ones. How would you react, if on your way back from work, a blindly pale, homeless looking guy smoking a huge blunt gives you a massive high five and says, "We are the neighbors of this hood." We're the of this hood before walking off. I'd just be like, "Yeah, bro, fucking, you know, post up, what's up? Hell yeah." I don't know. I'd just be like, "Hell yeah, bro," or something like that. I don't fucking know. I'd just be like, "All right, cool. He's having a good time," and just like fucking doze off, and I'm just like, I don't know, but he seems like he's vibing. I don't know. I wouldn't inherently be like, I don't know. I mean, I just like, okay, that was an odd experience. I mean, of all the weird things that I've seen, that probably would be the most benign. So, I don't know. Oh, Rose, you're asking about if I saw TJ's Boogie video. Yes, I did. There was a SAR bomba. Actually, I'm thinking we could watch a documentary if we want. Shame because I wanted to show ignore it. Actually, considering the franchise beyond the song is probably copyrighted to hell and back. What is it? Just show me it. Like, I mean, what is it? I mean, Royal Blood's technically signed by Warner Brothers, so it's like, I mean, I've been playing them in the background. So, I mean, there's probably a weird likelihood this could be taken down already with that in mind, so, I mean, what the fuck? Just fucking link it. Ron Wasserman's fight. Oh, it's just fucking the Power Rangers or whatever. Okay. Royal Blood aren't anal though. Part of it depends on the artist. That is true. That's why I kind of tend to be kind of picky about it, because I've noticed I kind of get a gauge on about what's like available. You know what I mean? Like, because I've noticed like with a lot of bands that are a lot more laissez-faire about, you know, their art, you know, about, you know, not really giving a shit. Like, I mean, I've noticed that, for example, there's like a lot of different, you know, just random people like me, for example, that would have like live footage available from concerts or karaoke's, like of just a lot of different songs, you know, and shit like that. Tool or super anal on copyright. Yeah, Tool is. That's from what I understand, Tool is definitely kind of anal about that. Rammstein is too, but I think a lot of it's just mostly because of the record label. Because from my understanding, Rammstein, you know, is fine with, you know, their music, you know, being kind of like, you know, out there and stuff. But I think a lot of it's just because their label just has like specific like strict policies about like, you know, their about art availability or whatever the fuck. I mean, considering, like, Rammstein now, I feel like, you know, they probably got, you know, I mean, they're almost like a brand in themselves, at least for the German side of things. So it's like, I mean, they kind of formulated Deutsche Hartrock, basically, which is like, you know, a form of like industrial German metal or like German hard rock. You know, so it's like, I mean, because eventually after, you know, they were initially industrial metal, but they kind of like morphed into this like kind of new, like kind of German hard rock sound, which is like Deutsche Hardrock or something like that. I forgot exactly what the fuck it was called. I'm actually surprised if Iron Maiden is pretty chill. Oh yeah, I mean, like, from what I understand, they've been pretty chill about different music being out there and stuff. I remember back, like, in the early YouTube days, there was, like, a fuckload of random, like, fan-made music videos of, like, you know, Metallica, like, or not Metallica, but fucking, like, Iron Maiden songs and shit. This does on some level slap. I mean, it does. Or am I just aggressively millennial? I mean, it might just be aggressively millennial. But it slaps. Metallica copyrighted video game YouTuber I know because of like 10 Seconds of Enter Sandman. Oh my god. Wow. Also exists, the main guy went on hiatus. Oh. This should be good. What you got there, Rose? Yeah, let this song play out before we delve into it. But what did it be that? Damn. Damn, this new bud slaps. Got some, with Toko. And some pineapple cake. And dude, look at this fucking tree, bro. This literal tree. This is a fucking tree, bro. Look at this. I mean, this literally looks like a tree. If you just like CGI'd some landscape or some shit, or like green screen landscape, this would basically be like a tree in the center. Look at this bitch. Look at this bad boy. Fucking intense, bro. Main cartoons, Valley, who went up a hiatus a year ago, but his vids are still up. Ah, oh yeah, that guy. You know, this should be good. So what is this? What we got here? And fucking hell, of course. Fluffy asparagus. Fluffy asparagus. Here, hold on, I gotta do this real quick, as this being dumb as fuck. Won't want a full screen. Now we got a full screen.
Yeah, that's me. I'll be the one interviewing you today. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so how do you feel about people in general? Hate them. All people, mostly. I might not like you. Okay. Have you ever encountered someone in an office setting doing something unethical? Yeah. And what was your response? The f that got to do with me?
True, though.
What are some things you're most passionate about? If I had to say, probably spreading hatred and my general disdain for day-to-day interactions.
Is this TJ Kirk?
Oh,
in a nutshell.
That if I'm having a bad day, everyone around me should have to experience that as well. Okay, say someone has lost their bag through baggage claim, and they come to you for help. What's your next action? I don't see how that's my problem. All right, say there's an individual at TSA, and they're having a hard time getting their bags onto the conveyor belt. You see that there's a line starting to form behind them, and it's causing kind of a holdup. What do you do to help? I'm gonna just be like, Mom! Last thing, can you box? Well, like packages? No, box. Like scrap. Scrapping?
Can you scrap, bro?
Yeah, I can.
Hell yeah, we can scrap, that's right. Hell, fuck yeah.
Get this man in uniform. Man, I did. What size are you?
What size are you? Dude, you know what? TJ Kirk's new job needs to, like, if, you know, DFF doesn't work out some reason, make him a TSA agent. Dude, it's a perfect job for him. We need to watch a Boogie documentary. I was thinking about doing that tonight. Should we do that tonight? Because, I mean, it's not that long. It's only like, what, like 45 minutes or something like that? Oh, no, it's about an hour long. It's about 55 minutes. Yes, every word. But Rose, did you see what the sex worker said about him? Yes, every word. Yeah. Dude, we should definitely get into this because, I mean, and the fucking scene that went along with it, dude, I mean, that was just fucking absurd. Okay, yeah, we definitely got to, because this guy, I mean, you know, I definitely got some, you know, like, opinions, because, like, that guy was a little too thin for the role, pun intended. Yeah. Also, like, okay, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to get my point because I keep reading you guys and it's making me want to laugh. Oh my fucking Christ. Okay. Like, I mean, this dude is basically just like a self-pity machine of nothing but pure blubberguncious narcissism. Like, I mean, legitimately. Like, this guy literally went to his mother's grave, like, in one of those, like, indoor cemeteries and fucking, like, recorded a weird video with the cameraman, you know, literally walking around them while this person is just like, oh my god, you know, I love him, mom, just, you know, just, like, doing this weird self-pity bullshit. They made it a fucking edited video. Like, and everything. It's just, like, and this dude, you know, botched a fucking, you know, fucking, what's it called? Like, where you get, like, a stomach reduction or whatever the fuck. I forgot the exact name of that surgery. But he basically fucking, it's like a gastric bypass, I think. Like, he literally botched that fucking shit. Like, he got it, was actually kind of successful for a little bit, and then he fucking botched it and became a chunk again. Like, straight up. Like, morbidly chunk. And honestly, when it comes to something like that, it's fucking difficult to, like, you know, just, like, you know, just, like, somehow get right back into that shit. Dude, when you smell these, you know, Thanksgiving dinner is going to be fire. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Garlic roll. Oh my god, stop it. But I suppose we need a little something to kind of get us started, I suppose. We're TJ Paul, Merchant Boogie. Okay, dude, I'm just gonna say straight off the bat before we even get into this, I don't want to hear none of this, like, self-loathing shit from you, bro. Like, seriously, because you know it's fucking bullshit, you know it's not true. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, I mean, give me a break, bro. You was better than that. Fuck's sake. Now, those are some roles I can get behind, or in between. Or all around. And all inside. And
when I'm on my deathbed, the biggest regret I'll ever have is knowing that I have...
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even have the fucking screen up. Oops. I'm just like, here, let's get right into it. And we're not even getting the screen. Oh, oops.
That every person in the world would fucking kill for. And I fucked it up. I'm gonna be mad about that till I go to the fucking grave.
Boogie 2988, he's a legend of YouTube. He's been around forever.
Oh my god, there's that scene. The Dark Sad Life of Boogie 2988. Holy shit, dude. And you know what's so crazy is that Boogie is, like, endorsing this and is going along with this. This film documents the life of Boogie 2988 following his downfall from internet fame. For a period of 9 months, exclusive access to his day-to-day schedule, personal contacts, financial payments.
There was one girl.
Topics explored in this film could be upsetting to some viewers. Here, actually, I think it'll probably be okay to have some captions here. Oops. Whatever.
I don't know if I should talk about this, Mike.
Oh my god, holy fuck, right off the bat. Okay.
There was one girl that I dated. She liked a lot of childish things. She liked rubber ducks.
I like how this documentary starts with him, like, getting in here for a bubble bath, which, whatever, I mean, I don't mind a bubble bath here and there, but, like, I mean, goddamn, dude, like, this is how we start the fucking thing off with, like, we can't, like, do, like, a drive around town or something?
I have some of these rubber ducks, and one of my favorite memories with her is us sitting in this tub, her playing with rubber ducks.
I don't want to see his rolls. I'm sorry to say we're going to be seeing a lot of that.
As I washed her in the mouth, when we got out, I took her to bed. One of the best nights of my life, Mike. Happened right here. Yeah, so when it comes to financial approach, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Money comes in, money goes out. For the longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know where my money is. I don't know what it's doing. The only thing I've ever done with it is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload of it. Well, here's the
well, that's what happens when you fall for crypto scams there, buddy.
thing. If you want to see.
Man, honestly, Ven, I feel good about how you handle finances, because at least you know where it goes to. At least you know where the fuck it goes to, bro. Because this guy's like, oh, I don't know where it goes. I just, all the money I had, I just put in crypto, fucking lost it all. Like, I mean, like, he's already just, like, showing, the, like, pettiness, and, like, oh, what was me with this so far? Like, right off the bat. And honestly, I mean, holy shit. It makes me, like, and I know I'm not that bad with my finances, but holy fuck, it makes me feel like I'm, like, some executive, like, stockholder or some shit, in comparison, to this fuck. Based on his monies, he puts out later. I did the math based on his money numbers. He should have paid his house off. He should have. So he would have been able to pay off his mortgage if he didn't fuck off all of his money. So that's another example of, like, oh, the woe is me, I can't do this. And it's like, well, yeah, the fuck you could have. You actually had it. Like, you actually had the fucking money to do it, you bitch.
$2,758 in my bank account right now, and let's see if mortgages come out yet.
Dude, Jesus Christ, even in his predicament, he still has, like, a little bit more than me, you fucking bastard.
When they take mortgage out, I'll have about $700 to live off of until the 20th.
Fuck, okay, never mind. Now that when he pays some of that mortgage, like, like, even though he could have paid it off entirely, if he didn't fuck it off on crypto, like, I mean, he's living in basically the same, like, he's basically living on the money I make, like, every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. It makes about as much as me bi-weekly if, if we take that mortgage into account.
Get paid again from YouTube, so I'm just going to live off of $700, and I'll probably sell some cards along the way and use that money to make ends meet as well. I have a credit card with them that I owe $600.
Man, dude, like, when your problems are like, oh, I have to sell stuff and live off of $700, it's like, dude, I gotta live off of that shit, asshole.
And on top of that, I still owe $163,000 on my house. I think my net worth is zero. Once you pull the equity out of the house, get rid of the house debt, sell off all my collectibles, and pay off all my debts, I think that puts me at $0. Shit. I'm worthless.
for part of my bills, which that's understandable. Obviously, you want money set aside for paying bills.
Yeah, this is the hard part. Back to reality.
At least his dogs are cute. Despite a gastric bypass, Boogie continues to struggle with his weight because he failed to even give a shit about it. That's the problem. Like, he actually was on the track to a healthier life, with that, but he decided to fall right back into the same behaviors and the same habits because, he's just like a self-pity party, self-loathing narcissist. He basically just wants, handouts for people. Like, in the worst way, honestly. It's one thing they, want, or need, a handout in a sense, like, when it comes to genuine need, but this guy doesn't genuinely need it. Like, well, maybe at this point he does, but, he put himself in that situation. He fucked himself in that. Like, he was somebody who could have easily, got himself right back on track and had a genuine redemption arc. But, no, he's too much of a narcissist for that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, if he kind of falls, I'm gonna kind of laugh.
But my best feature, this is the one the ladies love. Call it my meat apron.
Oh my god, did he just call? Wait. Oh man, okay, oh my fucking god, the way he said that. Oh my god, I want to bleach my ears out. My meat apron. Fuck me! Holy shit, that was just...
We have 2 meat curtains. There's a second one.
I swear to God.
I have 2 glorious meat curtains. I don't like showing it to people, and people don't like seeing it.
I wonder why.
So that's why I'm going to die alone.
Well, you could fix that shit. I mean, you could, but for some reason he takes pride but self-pity at the same time, dude. I mean, because he's a narcissist, but also wants to have the self-loathing pity of like, woe is me, please, love me, me.
Well, my real name is Steve Williams. I'm known online as Boogie2988 because there's a lot.
Dude, he still has soap on him.
Steve Williams is, and I'm not one of them, right? I started a YouTube channel back in 2000.
Dude, Venom, no, you're not. Okay, what did I just say from earlier, dude? Like, no, stop.
6, right at the very.
If I end up having to go off on you about this, we're never going to get through this.
And I got famous for comedy sketches as well as like life vlogs and just sharing my personal life with other people.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at my ankle on my left leg. But that's just the kind of woman I married, so give her some love in the comment section.
Give her as much money as I used to make, and it's not exactly enough to make ends meet. This is where I spend 6 to 8 hours a day trying to figure out how to save my career.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live again through the power of the internet. Today, let's talk a little bit about why you got to do better than I did. Right?
I've told the audience, I've told you guys, I've told everybody, this is the center of my world, right here in this recliner with my dogs, watching television, playing video games on that television. But the other day, the audio on this TV started to go out, and whenever it would make like S sounds, it would crackle. And so I know I'm budgeting, but I immediately went to Amazon and bought a sound bar for $100. And then the next day, the TV stopped crackling. And now I have a $100 sound bar that I don't need. But I know I'm supposed to be budgeting right now.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean, on this one, I kind of feel like that's at least, probably, not like something you don't need. That's probably something you probably should have, because if your sound on your TV is already starting to do that, that probably means sometime down the line it's going to eventually crackle off and break. So I don't know, whatever. I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, $100 soundbar, whatever.
But because that's my TV, because that's my only source of entertainment, because it's the only thing I do, it's one of the only things that bring me peace. Like, I'm like, I have to be able to hear my fucking TV. But that's every addict, right? Like Mitch Hedberg said, I'll just do enough heroin. And then he like OD'd on heroin, right? So I guess every addict tries to manage the addiction, but I don't know, man. We were talking about compulsive spending a minute ago?
Yeah.
Dude, I spent a lot of money on stuff. But you know where a lot of the money went? And like it felt really cool.
Oh, we're about to get right into the sex work shit. So, but, you know, honestly, when it comes to, like, to this more other basic entertainment shit, I don't really think that's necessarily inherently a major problem, but it sounds like this is, like, a major fucking, like, escapistic, like, you know, problem when it comes to, like, you know, being in the addiction. You know, and when it comes to that is definitely, like, something, like, frankly, I mean, he just really needs to, like, you know, get his fucking shit together, but he just won't. I mean, later in this documentary, we'll see where it's just like he is frankly incapable of it because he just refuses to, like, you know, acknowledge that part of his brain where it's like, oh yeah, I need help, but it's like, oh no, but I'm perfect the way I am now. No one else likes me though. Between 2018 and 2021, Boogie spent over 200 grand on sex workers across the U.S. One of his escorts agreed to an anonymous interview.
Boogie 2988 was one of my clients from LA, and I get a message on this website. You can probably guess which one, from this guy who looked a lot like Boogie.
I took women on vacations, and I took them out to fancy dinners, and I took them to like Disneyland and shit.
He bought me dinner, he got me a purse that we were talking about over messages, and he got me a couple gift cards, and he spent well over $5,000 on just that night.
You know the rules. The rules are we're gonna go out and eat. We're gonna have dinner. Maybe we're gonna fuck. And you're gonna enjoy a nice lifestyle that you don't normally get to enjoy.
So he was really funny, and definitely tell he was nervous. He did eat a lot of food. I'm pretty sure he got 2 entrees, which was very unique.
It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like to hang out with beautiful women, fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure, but they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool.
Which, honestly, this really shows, like, his fucking perception of women. Like, he has a very, like, misogynistic, chauvinistic, you know, perception of what women are. It's like, and, you know, they're, you know, some, like, when it comes to sex, is there's, you know, something I want to fuck, and I want the LA 10, so, you know, get a little sugar on it, then, you know, I could do that, so, nice. You know, whatever, you know, fuck them, though. I'll just treat them good and, you know, throw them off to the curb after that, with their little, like, gifts.
And I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie 2988.
Regret to say, dude.
Overall, the experience, and I don't mean to fat shame or anything, but there was rules upon rules upon rules, and
rolls upon rolls upon rolls.
It took me a lot of time to find a stick.
To find a stick, oh!
I am now married with 2 kids, and sleeping with Boogie is one of the reasons I quit sex work.
The Sar Bomba, dude. I mean, you know, I kind of want to, like, go to the Sar Bomba clip where you watch it just that Sar Bomba. Like, I mean, yeah, like, we just need to see, like, the Sar Bomba just exploding right now. That was, like, a radioactive Sar Bomba nuclear explosion. That wasn't just some A-bomb. That was a Sar Bomba, dude.
Is that sex?
And the income from her night with Boogie helped fund her nursing degree.
Is that womanizing me? Sure, I don't really care. I'm a 48-year-old man. I never got to fuck a model. This let me fuck a couple of models. Is that wrong?
Probably.
Here we have.
I hope the money making the song is good because this is humiliation. Well, Boogie's okay with it. He's like, also, like, he went along with this and was totally fine with it and is also pushing it himself too. Like, he wants this to be out there.
Some of the women in this area that are local and ready to go out. They'll go to dinner with you. They'll go to a show.
Yeah, see, big titty golf girl.
With you. May have some of the women in this area that are local and ready to go out. They'll go.
See? There's one.
Dinner with you. They'll go to a show with you. Maybe they'll come back to your place. But they are expecting something in exchange. But then it's window shopping, right? Like any other meat market.
Did he just say that? It's like window shopping like any other meat to market. Dude, what the fuck? That is worse than I thought. This disgust, dude. Holy shit! Like he really just fucking said that? Like, I wouldn't refer to women. Like, dude, like this is how like much of a sexist fucking pig he really is, dude. Holy, seen some from this. And honestly, a lot of it was mostly from the very beginning, but now that we're kind of getting a little more into the, well, no pun intended, into the meat of the video and the documentary, like, holy shit, dude. Like, he's like, what does he think? He's at, like, Pike's Place in Seattle, like, looking at the fish market, like, yeah, so I'd love to have that beautiful woman. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Maybe sex can be transactional, but... hot damn. I know. Like, it's one thing for it to be, you know, a transactional thing, like, you know, with sex work. I mean, that's okay. I'm fine with that. But, like, yeah, dude, hot fuck damn, bro. Like, this is, like, a whole nother fucking level.
Tinder, you kind of scroll down the list of photos until you find someone that looks interesting to you. I think this girl's really cute.
Oh, yeah, she looks like a nice medium rare sirloin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's definitely a little thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that. So I deserve to go to Disneyland with a beautiful girl, right? I deserve to go to New York and explore Times Square with a beautiful girl.
Huh?
Like, I deserve that. And I...
No, you don't, like, you don't what? Like, I mean, it's fine if you have that, but you don't fucking deserve, like, there's nothing inherent that you deserve about that there, Boogie. Like, what the fuck are you saying?
That, and I've never had it. Man, if I had that money back, that would be half of my mortgage right now. $1,000 is my entire health insurance payment. I don't know what the prostitutes did with it. I hope they spend it in good health. But I sure could use that shit right now. You know? We're gonna go for a walk. See, he knows. You can't tell me he doesn't know. Leo,
Can't believe they used to donate to it back in the day. You and a lot of other people, bro. Dude, like, I mean, there's a lot of people that... Dude, he's been around the block on YouTube for a long time. I used to watch him off and on for a little bit, too. Back in the early days. I mean, you know, it's like, this guy's been around the block on YouTube for a long fucking time. I mean, yeah, like, how I first found him, my mom actually showed me him, funny enough, because, like, one of her friends sent a video to her of him, like, eating a mango, but it's, like, sped up. You know, and, I mean, it's, like, I mean, you know, like, so that's how I first found out about him, and then when I eventually kind of found the source of who it was, I was just like, oh, you know, this guy, and I kind of checked out some of his videos off and on occasionally. That was before I realized how much of a fucking self-loathing pissant he was, but...
See, I know. We'll go in a second. I gotta prep the brothers.
See why I don't want to hear no self-loathing from you there, boy? Because you know it's all bullshit and lies, and also you're nowhere near as bad as this fuck. I'm a self-loathing pissant. No, you're not. What did I just fucking say? Rose, can you just slap some sense into him for me? Use the wet salmon technique.
Leo!
I know how much these things mean to you. What's it like to have to sell them to be able to live?
So selling off these things kind of sucks. Because I've been playing Magic for 30 years, and some of the cards in this box I opened back in 1994. I opened them in like 96. And I've held on to them ever since.
Man, he's been a big boy even back then.
It's like they're a piece of my childhood. They're a piece of my history. So I thought I was going to get buried.
Dude, I mean, this is back him in 94 to 96. I don't know exactly when this video is, but this is like back in the late 90s. Dude, he was, man, him being fat, it really has been a really long time struggle for him.
This is my stuff. This is me. This is part of me.
And the thing is, like, he knows he can easily fucking change that. I'm that fat. No, you're not, bro. Dude, I've seen pictures of you. No, you're not.
And I made some money off of YouTube last month, but I did not make enough. Without a sponsor or something like that, I'm not making enough. So we're going to go to the game shop. But this is going to keep me from going out on the streets, right? Like, this is going to keep me in a house. So.
Or you could downgrade into an apartment, Boogie. Or a studio apartment or something.
I think.
Or a smaller house.
He would find it bittersweet. He would have wished I'm selling magic cards on Whatnot. I'm selling collectibles on eBay. I'm selling arcade machines locally. I'll sell it all. And I'm going to sell enough to help with mortgage. But I'm also going to sell enough to be able to play Magic tonight. Because I don't want people wondering why I'm not there. I don't want people, like, knowing I'm broke. Like, that's embarrassing. And I can't afford $30 to play Magic. So I'm...
Really? Wow, dude. Oh my god. Join the club, bro. Dude, oh my god. Being a poor ass working class paycheck to paycheck motherfucker, I don't have sympathy over that, honestly. Yeah, I wish I had 30 bucks, you know, to maybe, like, you know, play a card game or something, you know, with the boys or whatever the fuck at the cool game shop place or whatever. Well, you know what? I guess I have my own version of that. It's going to the karaoke bar. But whatever. It's like, I mean, you know, either way, it's like, goddamn. I maybe have 20. Yeah, you know, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, what the fuck? I mean, it's like, you know, I don't exactly have that much sympathy. I do in the sense that, like, you know, if he's struggling and it's like, hey, you know, I got a downgrade. I mean, I get that. That's why I'm not really saying much. But it's like, you know, but that shit, it's like, now, fuck you, dude. It's like, I mean, oh, it's embarrassing. Like, oh, you know, I can't afford this. Oh, it's embarrassing to those people, and I don't want to seem like I'm, you know, a poor. I don't want to look like I'm one of the poors now. It's like, fuck off, you entitled little prick. Suck off, hey, buddy. I don't have these on standby. That was only there to shut you up. You don't get those right now. I'd be turning 30 on the 29th of this month. Well, happy early birthday there, my friend.
$30 to play Magic tonight.
Hey, if I win something in Vegas, I'll give you a little treat. How about that?
Okay, so this month I need from you about $1,000 to make mortgage. So I needed to pick out like $1,000 for the stuff. Like there's a couple of cradles in there. Mm-hmm. There's a city of traders in there.
Well, I could do 200 apiece on those.
What?
I mean, hey, Boogie, just because you give your little pity party story, you know, about like, hey, you need to pay off, you know, your mortgage and shit, it doesn't really mean much about exactly, you know, the value of those cards. Those cards are worth fortunes. I mean, yeah, maybe he's stiffing him a little bit so this guy can make some money off of it. But, I mean, like, his fucking reaction, though, it's like, what? It's like, hey, it's called bargaining, bro. It's like, I don't believe, they're worth only 200. These are original prints, you know, I think, you know, they're worth more than that. You know, and like, you know, it's like, and if anything, you know, just try to say like, hey, like, you know, like if you think, you know, you want to try to call an expert in and I could come back or whatever the hell, then fine, you know, here's at least some other stuff, you know, that I could try to sell to you that, you know, isn't worth as much in the meantime, so you can play is.
We were looking more like 400, 450 on each of these.
Sukov, dude!
75 is what it's down to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Good lord, that took a beating. Fuck, these are reserved list cards, Glenn.
Yeah?
They're not going anywhere but up.
Okay. Well, you say that, but the dual lands went down.
I mean, yeah, alright. As long as I'm getting mortgage money, as long as I'm getting some cards here tonight, okay. You gave me these back.
Mm-hmm.
You want to sell on them until I come back in here because I'm not going to sell them anybody else but you.
Okay.
2 No, make it 3 chicken quesadillas.
Well, sounds like that $400 is getting squandered pretty quickly so far.
Paying for this. Shit, you're paying me back my hair. That don't hurt. Yeah, we all look this.
A loan from Mike. Oh my God. Stay off the fast food. And he's also making Mike. Dude, he's making the guy of this documentary pay for it. Mike Klum, he's making. Oh my God.
It's because we're fucking outcasts. We're in a kind of small town. We're fucking autistic as shit. We're awkward around women. We're awkward around people. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. And then I come back here and I'm looking at all the shit I need to sell. And I'm surrounded by all the shit that I bought for YouTube videos and stuff. And it's hard to not think about what a fuck up I am. But that's why I go to the arcade. That's why I go to play Magic. That's why I have my friends over. Because for just a few hours, I'm not that fuck up from YouTube. I'm just Steve Williams. I'm just me. Oh, this is my Saturday night crew. We get together every Saturday. We eat pizza. We play Magic. We play board games. We do Smash Brothers.
Didn't he try to do AVG and stuff for a while? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Magic the Gathering. This is my crack. This is my cocaine. I met him at the magic shop. I met him in the magic.
I kind of find it interesting that he specifically, calls this stuff, that he does, like crack and shit.
Now, him, I met at the magic
I mean,
shop.
honestly, I want to think this is like some addiction. This is just like hanging out with the boys, which, whatever.
I met at the magic shop.
Oh, shit, there's a clone of him.
This guy I met at the magic shop. This guy I met because he was a roommate with a friend I met at the magic shop. Okay, so I have $1 million question.
So basically, he met all of them at the magic shop. In that little rant, that he did earlier about like, oh, we're all autistic as fuck, we're all from a small town, we don't know what we're doing. It's like, maybe that's the crowd that you hang out with, bro. Like, maybe it's because, like, of a lot of different socioeconomic conditions that, have made, that small town basically a fucking desolate wasteland where a lot of, now at this point, middle-aged, like, young adults, don't really know what the fuck all to do because, they pretty much were, like, slipped through the cracks. So it's like, maybe that could be some of the problems, and I don't want to go too far on that tangent. It's like, what the fuck do you think, bro?
You guys, every Saturday we get together.
Mm-hmm.
Every Saturday I order, pizza, chicken fingers, tacos. Those are the things I normally get us, right? Like, I normally spend, like, $100, $150 every Saturday to, like, feed us. And, like, I showed them my bank books today, and I'm not, like, I've never wanted to burden you guys with this, but, like, I'm at a point where saving $300 a month would be useful.
I mean, we've been telling you for years that we don't care about the food that much.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I like having snacks and soda when I'm over here because I don't eat those at my house. But we've definitely said it throughout the years. Like, you don't have to feed us, but you do.
Is Boogie trying to say, hey, can you pay me back for some of the food or something? And his friends are now openly saying here, it's like, we've told you that you don't have to do that. Like, it's okay. You don't need to feed us and shit and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, I mean, even his friends are calling him out.
Anyway, so when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around? Also, when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around that aren't hookers? Because that's all I've brought around for 5 years. I mean, like, we haven't had, like, legitimate girlfriends over in a long time. You haven't dated in a while. You haven't dated in a while.
I mean, yeah, a while. That's fair enough, yeah.
I mean, you've like, had some...
Dude, Boogie's... Don't try to smooch on someone else's girl. And also, he's just trying to, like, put all of his friends on the spot, dude. He's putting his friends on the spot for no fucking reason. I actually feel bad for his friends, like, honestly. Like, I really do. Like, fuck you, Boogie. Like, you're putting them on the spot, like, in a documentary, you asshole. Like, I mean, I don't need to know about their private lives and whatever, it's like, I noticed that other dude had his head really down, because Boogie, like, again, is just putting these guys on the spot. Like, fuck you, asshole. Like, I mean, that's not cool. I mean, honestly, that just wasn't, like, cool. It's like, it's one thing, if they, I can kind of assume they probably struggle a little bit with it, but whatever. you know, like, you know, Boogie could, like, set them all aside, you know, when they're not doing documentary and be like, hey, you know, like, you know, let's try to, like, you know, maybe go to, like, a pub or something to try to, like, maybe get some girls or whatever the fuck. If I was them, I'd stop chilling with Boogie after that. I wouldn't be surprised if they did stop chilling with him. I mean, to be honest with you, like, after this, I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I think that Boogie's definitely a good guy. He loves his friends and his family, and he cares about people a lot, and he cares about what people think about him a lot. He's a fun person to be.
That dude honestly looked like he was probably the most, like, good, like, he was actually probably the most, like, good-looking dude there.
He loves his
outside
friends
of the
and his
Asian dude
family,
over there.
and he cares about people a lot, and
this guy looks like he is, like, you know, part of, like, some sort of, like, rock band that's been around since, like, you know, the 80s or some shit. And he's, you know, only tours, like, every now and then, and basically the whole band, like, retired at this point, but only does, like, reunion tours, you know, on occasions. He kind of looks like one of those dudes, and he would be the bassist.
cares about what people think about him a lot. He's a fun person.
What would it take for you? I would literally, put, well, I don't think I could, I honestly don't think I could describe that, to be honest with you. Because, it involves a gigantic pew-pew, my mouth being wide open, and just a gigantic, just explosion, just like right here. I mean, I think you can, like, I mean, you know, then he can have the corpse. He can have the body after that.
Around and to laugh and make jokes with. And sometimes we open up and we have, like, really personal conversations, and I enjoy getting...
Money wouldn't salvage. No, it wouldn't. No, like... I mean, what I just described is what would it take. It would take me actually literally, you know, the Bob Dwyer incident. Let's just say that, the Bob Dwyer incident. You know, if you know what I'm talking about, then, you know, then, hey, good on you. If not, don't look it up. You would feel the same shame as that hooker. Yeah, I mean, at least she was able to get through, yeah, with her trauma. For me, I would do the Bud Dwyer video, okay? That's just what would happen. Again, if you know what I'm talking about, then good on you. Venom, do you actually know what I'm talking about with Bud Dwyer?
In that way as well.
Willing to do things for us.
Someone has to fucking know.
To, you know, take care of us or offer us a room if he needs it. He's still going to make some of the same jokes. You know, we all have a sort of dry sense of humor.
Sincere kindness. It doesn't always show up, but he does have a lot of compassion for people.
It doesn't always show up. Oh, wait a minute. There's a chick right here. Wait a minute. Wait, he was just, like, you know, putting his, you know, boys on the spot, and there's a chick right here.
Just a guy with good and bad, but I don't think he's as bad as a lot of players of the internet think he is.
I think as long as he stops tweeting the N-word, he'll be fine.
What? Does he do that?
The N-word is just a word.
Oh my god, fucking hell. Dude, he really does? Oh my god, his friend literally doesn't have an N-word pass. Well, look at him. Oh my god, dude, this angle of him. Look at this angle. That should be an emote, dude. Oh my god, that angle of him just, like, sitting there. Holy fuck.
If you guys left, and these cameras weren't rolling, and I was sitting here alone in the dark, and I said the N-word, there's no magic power to it.
Well, because you're sitting by yourself. But if you said that on camera for everyone to see, like, oh my fucking god. Does this have to be explained to him? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, oh my fucking god. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm smoking a bowl first before I get into this. Because holy fuck, it's about to get me a goddamn motherfucking aneurysm. Swear to God. Okay. How the fuck did YouTube let that through? Cancel that, bitches. Cancel that, bitches. I'm not saying it. Like, no. But, like, the thing is, it's all really more or less about, like, the connotation of the word, Boogie. Like, if you're seeing it on Twitter or, like, you know, or seeing it out in public and shit, that has sting to people, especially, you know, people of color. Like, there's a reason why it's a slur, especially, you know, to people who happen to be, you know, like, black or brown and shit. Because, like, there's historical fucking negative connotations to that. I mean, obviously, you know, the best outcome would be to, like, you know, eventually move forward in time where it isn't like that anymore, but it ain't like that now, ain't it? Because a lot of the, you know, the racists behind, behind, like, you know, just, you know, like, against, you know, black people, people of color, are still also behind that fucking word. Especially when it's said, you know, by people who are overtly discriminating against them. I mean, even if, like, you know, a white person being like, oh, you know, just says it, you know, willy-nilly, like, even that ain't, you know, fucking cool. I mean, if they have a friend, you know, that does give them the okay or whatever, that, you know, again, it's like, in that sense, there's context to it as well. But, you know, if you're, I don't know, like this or that, then there's not a lot of context where the pass is granted. That's because Jesus Christ is, yeah, I know. Are you really trying to, like, you know, like, egg me on here? I mean, I kind of agree with Boogie, but I want to tweet it. I mean, like, I guess, like, is there, well, okay, I guess in a sense there's, like, a magic power to the word? No. But, I mean, it's still, like, you know, like, people obviously still, you know, have their beliefs and feelings about that word. You know, and how they feel about it. I mean, whether, you know, like, it's just a word or not, there's plenty of words that, you know, people feel, you know, strongly about. I mean, and sometimes I think it can be kind of silly, and sometimes I think it's very valid and understandable. You know, but, like, it's just one of those things where, you know, it, you know, in a lot of ways will depend on the person you're talking about, or talking with, or when it comes to different groups of people. Like, for me, being someone who's queer, like, I'm personally okay with the word faggot in some context. Like, I'm okay with being called that in some context. But if someone, you know, was using that in a bigoted sense against me, there's gonna be fucking, you know, like, straight up a scrap. Like, I mean, you know, because depending on that context, it don't fucking fly with me. But when it comes to my friends, you know, if my buddy Harley, or, you know, like, people I'm kind of cool with and shit like that, like with some of my coworkers, you know, whatever, like, I don't give a fuck. You know, like, I mean, you know, like, at that point, I don't care. I'm okay if it's a queer person. Yeah, you know, it's like, and I'm okay with it personally. But at the same time, I personally know plenty of queer people, and, you know there are plenty of people in the queer community that are not okay with that. And I respect that, and don't say it around them. And even though I might be okay with it, you know, it's like, it's about also, on another level, respect. Just respecting people. You know, it's like, and that's kind of really at the end of the day, regardless of what the fuck, you know, it is, whether it's just a word, this or that, or whatever, it's like, it's about respect for other people. You know, it's like, I mean, you know, in a lot of ways, it's basically just kind of like reading the room, especially if you're in, like, a public space, like, especially on, like, Twitter or some shit. It's best to just, like, you know, try to be as respectful, at least on a general level, respectful of just people in general. And unless you're, like, talking about, like, a direct specific thing, then whatever, I don't know. Like, it's just, again, about respect. I mean, you don't have to always, you know, give that to people, because sometimes people are assholes who don't necessarily deserve it. But, you know, it's like, at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to just your average Joe Schmo, that's what it's about.
Say it. Oh, no, I'm not going to say it on camera where it could hurt somebody. I like offensive humor. I like dark jokes. I say fucked up shit. I think...
Well, hey, guess what, Boogie? So do I. But, you know, okay, I guess I don't necessarily disagree with some of this so far, because, like, yeah, I mean, it's about context, but the way he's coming off about it just rubs me the wrong way. I mean, it just kind of does. Because the thing is, I like, you know, like, edgy, like, thing is, I guess that's, I guess this is another thing about, like, you know, another thing. Offensive humor. I'm not necessarily inherently fond of offensive humor. I like edgy humor. And sometimes, to some people, that might be kind of offensive, but, you know, it's edgy. I like edgy humor. You know, and dark humor and stuff like that. And every now and then, I'll say some fucked up shit and stuff. Sometimes even on streams, to be fair. You know, and, like, again, it's because I'm raunchy and edgy. You know, and I think that's okay. But, like, there's a line. You know, there's, like, a boundary. There's also kind of, like, a gray area where it's, like, where you can kind of toe around and play around with it and tiptoe to it. But it's, like, you know, it's about, like, at least understanding what is, for the most part, acceptable and what is just, like, for the most part, you know, kind of, like, socially not acceptable. You know, and again, that's just about respect. I mean, some people might not like an edgy, raunchy joke, but if it's just an edgy, raunchy joke, I mean, they don't really got much off of it besides they just don't like it.
The darker something is, cancer, rape, murder, child abuse, the darker it is, the more important it is to make jokes about it.
No. Joe Matt said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, Jack. So it's like, he thinks things like cancer, murder, rape, child abuse.
The more important it is to make jokes about it.
What? Okay, that's just another red flag in my mind about, like, you know, his, you know, like, kind of worldview a little bit. Wouldn't it be more important to, I mean, it's okay to have some humor, you know, to kind of help lighten the mood, so to speak, but that's kind of should be, like, the background of things. Like, shouldn't it be the more important thing to be, like, you know, to highlight the problems of these issues and try to bring them to light and stuff? Joke about serious crime. I mean, yeah, that's the problem. It's like, shouldn't you, like, especially when it comes to certain things he just labeled, example, rape. Like, I mean, even I've, like, you know, worked pretty damn hard to avoid, like, you know, making rape jokes, especially when it comes to, like, prison rape jokes, because, honestly, it's like, that's just, frankly, fucking distasteful. Some of my friends still do, and I try to be like, dude, I mean, come on. Like, I'm kind of like one of the few that try to egg on the idea where it's like, come on, dude, fucking, like, let's just not with that anymore. But, whatever. I mean, with other jokes, fine, but, you know, that, I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro. Yeah, it's okay. Alright. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead.
And, yeah, so fuck her. And now she's dead. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know. Someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You just gotta...
What? Is he making a joke about female genital mutilation?
You gotta shave real thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fun.
Yeah, did you just have a realization you said that on a public stream? You fucking... Oh my god, that's me all fucked. I don't even think the Saudis would go that fucking far. Dude, even, like, you know, Bin Salman would look at book and be like, my brother, that is haram. We only want to do basic mutilation. What the fuck is this? It's like, I mean, even he would look at this guy like, what the fuck, bro? Dude, that's, holy fuck. I have an urge to, like, chug a fat chunk of this, honestly, right now. Feel bad for myself. Yeah. I mean, and honestly, you know what, like, okay, I mean, for my point about edgy, raunchy jokes, see, that's, like, at least a way to kind of lighten the mood, so to speak. Just for an example. It's like, but still, like, I mean, because the whole idea is that this is fucked up. Like, I mean, you know, because, like, because, like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't honestly want to hear those set of words together like that ever fucking again. For the fucking life of me. Like, I sort cause I like dude, there's a lot of different things that have just been fucked from what he's just said. Oh man, I got fucking tingles, bro. Holy shit. Fucking I'd side chuck it. I don't get. Ugh. No. Ugh. Further prevents ghosts from match. Yeah, basically. It kind of removes most of the whole element of the pleasure or shit.
No, I plan to shoot you, bud.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's the whole gun incident. I remember DFF talking about this. Oh my god, there's an this is the uncut. I never seen the uncut video. Dude, he has like a fucking 38 revolver and he's in a suburb and he just shoots it in the air. The gun nut in me wants to literally... Don't wave that around. Don't shoot that in a suburb in the air! Let's plan on using it. He did. Did you not see the video? Look at this again.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yes.
He shot it in the air. After pointing it at him as like a warning shot. And the gun nut in me wants to just beat the other living flying fucking brains out of him, dude. In Minecraft, all content satire, of course. Because holy fucking shit. To shoot that in a suburb like that in the air, that's gonna go down in someone's fucking roof. And the nut in me is telling me to grab that and not give it back. No, well, that's honestly the last thing you should do because he will point that at you and you would probably die. No, that's honestly the last fucking thing you should be doing.
Bottle rocket one time went up in the air and...
Well, that's a bottle rocket.
Down, went right down... Yeah, it was like we're like...
Alright, we gotta pop. We got old man story.
Across the street, it went right down their chimney and I saw the big, huge...
Wait, it went down to... Wait. Go back. Okay, wait. So, you had a bottle rocket.
Yeah, let's light up a bottle rocket.
Right?
Up in the air.
It didn't... So, it delayed and it didn't light up yet, but it went back down in someone's chimney.
And in someone's chimney, and then out of their fireplace, I could see through their front living room window.
Oh my god, dude, they must have thought that, like, in demons, like, you know, unleashed or something, or like a curse or that. I couldn't even imagine what the...
Run back inside, close the doors, turn off the lights, hide.
Fuck, dude, I can only imagine what the fuck they were thinking, what happened. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah, suddenly in their fireplace, boom! Big ball. With the sparks and whistles and all that. I'm just like, oh shit! Run and hide!
Okay. Well, at least that's something where no one's really harmed. It's just like a very horrible mess, or now you have like...
Luckily, yeah, no one was harmed. But...
It's just ashes everywhere, and there might be like a lit kernel where you might want to check and make sure, and, I don't know, use a spray bottle to wet things down.
Their living room was literally exploded with sparkling, exploding...
Oh my god.
It's like, oh, fuck!
Oh, fuck, bro.
It's like, okay, they're all gone, I don't see the orange glow, out of here!
You used Roman candles like Harry Potter ones and ignited your friend's pants with weed in it. We were casting spells at each other. He misses, I didn't. My dad actually got, who was it, one of your friends with a Roman candle directly in the eyeballs?
Did what?
Didn't you, like, hit your friend with a Roman candle directly in the eyeballs once? Because you were doing, like, a little musket fight with them, basically?
He hit me, right?
Oh, he hit you right in between the eyeballs.
Right here.
Ooh.
Right between the eyes, just boom.
Oh. Why do we all have stories, crazy ass stories with fireworks? Okay, it's because we're just like, oh man, explosions. Dude, because I have a few stories, you got some stories, you got stories, dude. Every man, like, the instinct of just exploding shit.
I want to hear some of your stories. I told you some of mine. So.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was like 4th of July. Me and my friends were hanging out by the Ross Island Bridge, and we were lighting some fireworks on, over there. And so me and my friend Logan, he had like one of those little square, like, rocket, launcher things, that go, yeah. Yeah, so we set it right next to the water, where, where it wouldn't be, like, right up to the water, but, like, the water would be, like, right here, so once it's over, we could just kind of, like, kick it over and, let it, water just, like, succumb in and stuff once it's done. Well, the tide, we didn't realize the tide literally just started to rise, so once it started launching, like, halfway through, the tide started to rise, and a little wave, boop, knocked it over our way, and we started having rockets launch at us. We were like, oh fuck, duck, and we all just started ducking, and my friend Logan was right in front of me. He's like, oh shit, and he turned around like this, and the rocket literally was like, it was literally like a like this, like it literally went right by his face, and I was right next to him ducking like this, and I saw that whole thing. I looked over and it like exploded under a bush or something, I don't know, and then I looked over and there was like a few more that like launched around everywhere, and we're all like, oh fuck, is it over? It was like we were getting hit with like artillery fire or some shit, or like, or whatever the fuck. It was pretty crazy. And we were just like all ducking in like whatever little pit of sand we can get ourselves into.
Everyone.
Yeah, like every dude has like some crazy fireworks story.
One time Krista got killed with them crystalline poppers. The Saturn batteries.
Yeah.
The big brick. We were out on the ocean. You were there, you probably don't remember it, but...
Well, I kind of remember it.
The wave comes in and knocks...
Yeah, no, I remember that, because Mom was in this chair just sitting there, and she couldn't get up quick enough while everyone else ducked and covered.
Jumped away.
No, I remember that, because I was behind her, using her as cover.
And Mom's just like, ah!
Yeah, well, you want to know why I remember this? Because I was behind her, using her as cover. Because I remember her just, like, trying to do this, just freaking out, because, like, at a certain point, she decided to give up getting up and just, like, ah! Like, doing this, like...
Yeah, she's just all lit up with fireworks and bang, 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 bang.
Poor Mom! I'm sorry, Mom, I used you as cover, but I don't give a fuck.
Better you than me.
Better you than me. Holy shit. Like
a fun time.
Well, it's...
Mom's always entertaining. I just wish I could take her out to the beach again, or light off some fireworks or something like that,
Oh, well, we probably could. We could probably do that sometime next summer.
I hope so.
Yeah, back to this doc.
Is this what we have to do? Where it really went south is when one guy spent like a month of his time gathering every link, every video clip, everything I'd ever said or done since 1998, and he compiled it into this one huge mega thread. It's like 10, 15 pages long. And every time my name would get mentioned on Reddit moving forward, they would all link to that mega thread. Well, these people on Reddit began to bombard my sponsors.
Yeah, let's read this whole like list here. We'll take the captions off there for a sec. Abuse his wife, support child abusers, attraction minors, mocked racial minorities. Well, there's kind of a hunch on that. Lied about mental health diagnoses, claimed good things came from the Holocaust. Wait, what? Threatened to kill his own dom, used his friend's death to promote his own channel, made fun of a child for having divorced parents, threatened suicide to guilt fans into support. I remember that. That's something that he actually has done. Fake harassment emails to gain sympathy. Yeah, and that's a lot of the self-pity type of shit. Flirted with his friend's widow after his death. Oh my god, that's fucking scummy. Well, unlike everything else, which is totally okay, but that is exceptionally scummy. No, everything is pretty exceptionally scummy so far. Obviously. Misuse Patreon funds on personal toys. Oh my god, I wonder what that means. manipulated sugar babies and girlfriends, lied about his weight loss to gain support, which is true.
Me look as bad as possible. Every time I got a new sponsor, they would bombard me. And, eventually they dropped me.
Oof. Those around 2020 is when he got the hit. Dude, I'm making about the equivalent that he does a year. Dude, I'm making about that much. I mean, with, you know, before taxes at least.
Are you ready? Are you ready to step back into 1988? You ready to go back to my childhood? Because that's what's behind the star.
The star. He made enough money to pay off his house. And yeah, and I could only dream of being able to have like that triple-digit income. And this motherfucker had that shit and he squandered it all. Now he's making about as much money yearly as I am. Like, and it's only gonna drop for him. He's gonna be making less money. I'm gonna be making more money than Boogie at some point, dude. That is actually kind of fucking wild to me. This guy had it all. And then I'm gonna be making more money than him yearly. I mean, at least before taxes and shit. Obviously, after taxes, I probably, you know, he still probably technically will make a little more money than me. But, I mean, at least when it comes to my annual income, just on my fucking retail job, I'm making more than him. I mean, I probably am now. I mean, it's like, fuck. Dude, he just squandered it all. And he knows it. It doesn't care. He still wants pity over it. It's like, no, you're the only one that fucked it all, bro. That's what you did, Boogie. You fucked it all up. It was all on you. Ignore should make a documentary about himself. I'd watch it. Isn't that kind of technically what I'm doing right now? I mean, my streams are kind of like personal, like, vlogs and if anyone wanted to make a documentary, they literally have a whole fucking archive. They'd probably have to go to, you know, ask Twitch, you know, to, you know, like, dig up the files of my old shit there, but hell, at least, you know, when it comes to the YouTube stuff, hey, I mean, they got a whole archive right here. So, I don't know, I mean, like, I mean, there's already one, like, kind of right for the making here, I guess. And honestly, I'll be actually okay with that, frankly. I mean, there's been a few things I've, you know, done, you know, shit. You know, when it comes to, like, different strikes, been the protest stuff, you know, I've done more than just this shit. And, of course, you know, plan on trying to do some more.
Do you want to know what this...
But at least I try to be humble about it. Unlike this fucking prick.
This is everything that was good about my childhood. And when I walk back in here, it's like going back in time.
Is Boogie Plus labor advocacy? Don't even equate me to JK. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the labor advocacy. Like, I mean, it's not, that was not kind of like a backhanded compliment. So, I mean, I'm not like that, like what the fuck about it, but I'm a little what the fuck about it though.
Aren't completely shitty. So this is the classic. I mean, I even have a Pac-Man tattoo. This is the game I most identify.
This guy has a tattoo? Where? I never saw it.
About a little round guy running through a maze trying to figure shit.
Is he really explaining Pac-Man right now? Like, everybody knows what Pac-Man is, my dude.
Eating everything in sight.
Wouldn't waste so much on hookers. I mean, nah, I just fucking flex every now and then. I'll just have a night to flex. I wouldn't need to do that.
Getting chased by ghosts of his past. So I'm basically Pac-Man. I know, it's simple fun. And, I mean, look at the guy, he looks like me. I might have...
While walking to the bathroom, Boogie sprained his ankle.
Sprained it or broken it or something. I was walking to the bathroom in there, and there was a loud snap sound, and things kind of shifted in one direction, and now my foot is swelling into my shoe, and it hurts really badly. It's the fun part about being old and fat. You never know. You don't know if you'll wake up tomorrow. You don't know if today is that stroke or heart attack you've been waiting on, or if it's going to be a healthy day and you feel real good for a change. You never know.
Okay, alright. I don't think he's dead.
So I don't know.
Question mark? Dude, okay, I like this little fucking little bitch slaps low key.
You can fucking be today. Do I think I'll make 50? Yeah, probably. That's only 2 years away. Do I think I'll make 60? Which is 12?
Dude, the self-pity right here is so fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's like, he knows he could be able to, like, change that type of shit, and he could literally do that, like, now. But he just, and because the thing is, he, you know, did that, you know, for sympathy points, basically, and, you know, basically, you know, like, somehow defeated a gastric bypass surgery by, you know, getting like this again, essentially. If only room for oneself alone as an asshole, and that's me. Oh my god! It's Venom, god damn it. I mean, let this be a way to help boost your confidence, bro. Be like, yo, I'm a fucking G in comparison to this bitch. This guy ain't nothing in comparison to me, because, I mean, again, this motherfucker had it all, and now, like, now look at him. I mean, it's like, I mean, at least that should give you some fucking confidence, my dude. I'm, like, in a way, I kind of am like, holy shit, I feel a lot better about myself. At least they're not Brett Keane. At least it ain't Boogie 2988. Dude, that actually would work, too. At least you're not Brett Keane. At least you're not Boogie 2988. And you kind of have to change the flow a little bit, but it still kind of works. I mean, so, hey, you know what? Maybe there needs to be like a remaster of that song.
What? Here's everything that's wrong with Boogie. Low testosterone.
I don't think that's the worst thing. I don't think that's like the... Okay, whatever.
Hypogonadism. Sleep apnea. Swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow. Seborrheic eczema. Chronic back pain. Protein in urine. That's from kidney damage, folks.
That is everything keeping me alive. We have losartan, tramadol, bupropion, sertraline. Did I deal with back pain? I deal with nightmares. I'm always tired. I don't know the last time I did sleep. Otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
High blood pressure, history of gastric bypass.
So it's like one of those like CPAP machines or something?
Intestinal malabsorption, vitamin D sufficiency. Because like most gamers, I hate the sun. Morbid obesity.
Hey, I'm a gamer and I love the sun. What the fuck? Hey, what was that fucking shot at gamers, bro? I mean, it's like, I like the sun. I mean, not all the time, but I'm okay with it. I mean, you know, I'd like to go on hikes, so I could go outside and shit like that. What the fuck?
Major depressive disorder. Major...
I'm that fit. No, my Venom, stop.
Anxiety disorder. History of diabetes mellitus. Blood pooling in veins. Varicose veins.
Dude, Boogie makes you look like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, my dude. That's what he makes you look like, okay? Take pride in yourself. Take pride in yourself, boy.
Degeneration of lumbar.
Someone needs to fucking slap you silly right now. What's Sam style?
Are a lumbosacral
Okay, I think we... Okay, wait.
Disc. That means my back don't work so good.
Wait, hold on.
Degeneration of lumbar or lumbosacral intervertebral.
He had a Joe Biden moment. he had the Joe moment, dude. He's like, oh, the desiccation of lumbar, the disc or something like that. I don't know, main back, but it means back fucked up, Jack. It's like, he just, what the fuck was, okay.
Disc. That means my back don't work so good. History of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
So, it's a waiting game now, and it's just about making the best of it. Just enjoy what you got when you got it.
But yeah, you like constantly like self-love and be like, oh well, whatever. It's like, how can you enjoy like, you know, things in life if that's how you feel all the time? It's like, cause look, I mean, you know, deep down, yeah, I do kind of acknowledge things, you know, could suck. Shit sucks, stuff like that. You know, things could be kind of very mundane and very, like, routine-like, and blah, 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 and yada, yada. But you know what? You know, just like, what the fuck? I mean, you know, at a certain point, it is really no use in just, like, being like, all the fucking time. I mean, obviously, like, some days, you know, you get your fucking hiccups and, yeah, you know, just like, yeah, well, shit just fucking sucks, whatever. But it's like, you know, like, you gotta do what you gotta fucking do and just, like, push forward and, in a way, take it day by day. You know, but just, like, I mean, it does sound kind of cliche, but you kind of have to, like, you know, look at least some elements of the good things in life. You know, I'm glad I got my dog. I'm glad, you know, that, you know, I kind of live in an area that I do. I mean, there's at least, you know, some things I can look at and be like, you know, I like, you know, what I got going on to at least a degree. So it's like, at least there's things I can look at and be like, you know, fuck yeah. I mean, sometimes it's, you know, again, you know, it can be mundane routine-like and shit, but whatever. That's why, you know, in a way I say fucking go to concerts all the time and shit and stuff like that. Because, hey, you know, sometimes it's like a scene change in a lot of ways. Especially if I'm going out to somewhere like Seattle for a concert.
Sometimes that's a chicken quesadilla.
You missed, you kind of have a little bit going on there, buddy. Yeah, you missed it. Oh my god. Halfway in documentary production, I decided to take a break. The mood was overwhelmingly depressing. No shit!
Documentary that was generally entertaining, you realize, wait a second, everything he says is depressing. Everything he says is like the saddest shit I've ever heard.
That would be half of my mortgage right now.
I mean, man, look, I'm not to, like, you know, put you on the spot like if I'm, look, I know sometimes you've been in here and you've honestly been in some low points before and shit, you know, like, but bro, my brother in Christ, my brother in Allah, like, you are, you know, like, you are nowhere near as fucking bad. At least you're not Boogie 2988, my dude. Like, I mean, you know, again, we're adapting it. Instead of you're not Brett King, at least you're not Boogie 2988, because, goddamn. At least, like, Brett King ain't a self-loathing, like, oh, woe's me, oh, five pretty for me, oh. Like, at least, you know, Brett King ain't that. Like, I mean, man, like, honestly, that's actually, you know, holy fuck, honestly, there's somebody who's worse than Brett King. Holy shit, wow, I didn't honestly think this is, this is an epiphany I'm having right now. Like, there's somebody worse than Brett King. Holy shit, this is an epiphany. Even Brett King can look back and be like, at least I'm not Boogie tonight, or situation.
Making the best of it. This is the first documentary I'm doing. I can't put out a documentary that's this guy the whole time, because I don't want my brand new channel.
DFF Boogie 298 Gauntlet. Oh, fuck, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. They don't, you know what? No. Because this already is a gauntlet. This guy did the gauntlet of gauntlets, dude. They don't need to do it. This guy did it for them.
Making documentaries about the most depressing people that exist. It's just like, what the fuck happened to this guy? What the fuck happened to Boogie?
What the fuck happens? I find a mental health counselor, comedian, and YouTube consultant to assist in analyzing Boogie's downfall.
Well, he's losing what made people originally.
Chris Chan Gauntlet. Fuck no. I already know they wouldn't want it, and I definitely wouldn't want it.
It could be as simple as just.
And also, there's somebody already making a part-by-part ongoing documentary of the guy. Again, that's another reason why they don't need to do it.
Positive attitude.
Why not use your only life to make the lives around you better? Fuck you. It's none of your fucking business. It's my body. It's my choice. Eat shit.
And over time, in the content, we see this shift where he starts to become more interested in money.
I just like making content. I just like talking to a camera. I just like doing cool stuff. I just want ad revenue. I just want YouTube to pay me a fair amount. It's all I've ever wanted, right?
And his concerns about money.
If I could teach you anything, it's to hold on to the money you get.
Oh, are you trying to manipulate people into giving you money?
The answer is yes. Give me some money.
That's a very TJ Kirk-like response right there. I think TJ is literally verbatim said that once. What's the next gauntlet? Bill Maher. It's a Bill Maher gauntlet.
Complaining.
I don't even know if I want that, bro. I don't want a Bill Maher gauntlet. I don't want that. I'm scared for that one, honestly. I'm kind of scared to have that gauntlet. I don't know if I want that. Let's see, and so on. When they get the patron goal that they reach, which I think is like, what, 1,500 or some shit? I don't know the exact number. I mean, they're kind of close to it, but they never really quite get there. Bill Maher's annoying, not that bad. Dude, honestly, there's been plenty of times where that fuck has straight up pissed me off. Like, honestly, unless they unless they kind of make the gauntlet like an arc, you know, where they kind of go in the early days of Bill Maher, I think I might be okay, because I could at least be like, all right, you know, this is kind of cool and stuff like that, you know, for like the early days of Bill Maher. And then they start the transition to where he started kind of being like a piece of shit, you know, and then into the utter scumfuck neocon fuck that he is now, like being near the end. I think that would be okay. Like the first like 2 hours is like kind of that early days in the middle period era, then the rest of it's just kind of what he's been doing lately and shit, you know, in the last like few years. Cleanest Owens and Bill Maher. Oh my god, don't remind me.
More grateful. I couldn't be more grateful to people. Want to comment? Thank you.
I'm a walking embarrassment, dude.
We do. Look at me. I'm fucking disgusting. Better, I'm a piece of shit.
I will never function the way you function. It's not possible.
That's why if you're griping to your...
Did you used to watch him? Bill Maher? Sometimes. When he was like on the Bernie Sanders, like, you know, arc for like 2 seconds.
To your subscribers, I mean, that just leaves a sour taste in people's mouths.
I think my window's closing. And if it's not closing already, it's already closed.
Right, so if there was money to be made in making people feel depressed, I think Boogie would be in the right business.
Like, that's just my life philosophy at this point. Just face down in the mud. That's pretty much how we live our lives.
Only if you make it that way, Boogie.
That's right around the corner.
Unexpected medical bill. Oh, private healthcare system fucking people over as usual. I mean, I honestly, you know, will, like, you know, grant sympathy on this case. I mean, our healthcare system's trash.
Like, I have to suffer.
I mean, nobody should have to suffer for bullshit like this.
I have to tap into the equities to survive.
What do you want?
That's the last of my money. And so much of that money is going to...
Dude! Oh my god.
Doctor's appointments and tests.
Did I miss a hooker? Yeah, the hooker scene, dude, that was like way in the beginning. Now we're about halfway through. I ain't going back that far. You'll just have to go back later, I guess.
All that is just to fucking stay alive.
There are plenty of different content creators that have various mental illnesses all over social media. And some just say, it is what it is, and this is what I'm going to do. Boogie tends to be really obsessed with this idea that it's favorable to have people feel sorry for you, and that kind of victim mentality where you can get further in life if people have compassion on you, regardless of the reason they're doing it.
I look awful. If I look like I've been through hell over the last couple of days, it's because I have been. Most notably, I've ruined my body. Like Jerry, I ruined my own career. Maybe it was the imposter syndrome. Maybe it's because It's been a method of... I think covert narcissism isn't the right phrase. Like, oh, look...
It's not covert narcissism. It's like, it's straight up narcissism. Like, what are you talking about?
How pathetic I am. You should feel sorry for me. You would never be mean to me.
Essentially worms their way into your heart.
Right? Oh,
They do this to tales of misfortune of woe. Louisa Cox.
Give I'm such an old man.
Yeah, it's like overt narcissism. It's not covert.
The amount of pain that's in my head and my heart is...
So vulnerable narcissism has a number of characteristics. A person can be considered a vulnerable narcissist without having them all. So with vulnerable narcissism or covert narcissism, we see pessimism.
I feel defeated and confused and lost all the time, every day.
Hypersensitivity to criticism.
I can't handle this kind of hate. I can't handle these types of attacks. I can't do it.
Reactive anger, so they're not really thinking things through.
Is this what I have to do?
Who goes by Boogie2988 was booked into the jail this morning.
Need for admiration.
Can I get a round of applause?
The self-centeredness.
I'm the perfect victim. I have been victimized my entire life.
The sense of entitlement.
You guys want to help me pay for my Tesla? Please go ahead and dig deep.
Oh, I remember the Tesla shit, dude. He literally basically tried to make his fans pay off his fucking Tesla, dude. Oh, I remember that.
Like a free fucking Tesla.
Believing oneself to be special.
I would like a free fucking dude. He even said it.
How many kids went on to get 4.5 million YouTube subscribers?
One?
Steven Williams!
You're just watching the same thing.
Did they? Well, Scotty made an episode like the Nice Guys and Boogie 298. Oh, here, hold on. I won't play it, but here, hold on. Boogie, nope, not Boogie. Yeah, here. Well, yeah, Internet Nice Guy. Well, it's a Patreon episode, but there's a preview on it. But Scotty pulled that episode. And it kind of goes in depth on Boogie, but I know it's a Patreon episode, so you might have to go, like, you know, look in the archives, but if you search it on the search bar, you'll probably be able to find it pretty quick.
Over and over again.
What's up? Please come on YouTube.
Oh my god, holy shit, this is a lot of boogies. I think I saw the preview, but I should check it out. Yeah. Because honestly, the full episode goes in a lot of detail about a lot of some of the shit that's kind of going on a very quick surface glance. You know, like the Tesla thing, you know, with him, like having this whole self-pity thing, the gastric bypass, you know, shit. The thing I was talking about with the, him doing a full-on edited video where he's, you know, at a, you know, the cemetery at the grave of his mom, you know, being, you know, doing a, you know, fucking bullshit video and stuff. Like, I mean, all these things, you know, Scotty's pulled, you know, for that, you know, episode. Like, I remember it was a Scotty episode that much. Like, because I think Scotty was just so pissed off at Boogie. It's like, you know, fuck this guy, you know, that he just had to make an episode. Oh shit, Charlie. Oh shit, it's Pyrocynical. Oh my god, I know all these dudes.
It's so catastrophic. Not happy about it.
People are sick of the shtick.
And what would you recommend to him now to get his viewers back?
I don't think he's getting his viewers back. I don't think that's a possibility. I think the only thing to do now is...
move on.
Go with...
go a different angle. I mean, honestly, that's basically a kind way of saying just move on. Give it up.
I don't know if that's possible. I mean,
it's actually an appropriate watch for the holidays since Boogie is basically a reverse Santa Claus. Oh, God.
Say it's impossible, but how do you change yourself? Like, viewers are smart. Like, they want to see you. They want to see what you're interested in. I don't know. You got to get a job. Maybe in this case, GameStop.
Or maybe, like, you know, with a game development company, even. Boogie agreed to attempt to get a real job. Oh, we're now getting into this.
My name is Dawn.
Oh, fuck, here we go. Oh, shit, this is gonna be the most awkward thing ever. Oh, no. I've only done a job interview a few times before, and, so I got a little knowledge on this, dude. Oh my god, it's about to get real bad. Real bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Imagine he sent letters saying a poor Santa would have a bottle of rum labeled, in case of Boogie 2988, get out the Captain Morgans. Get out the Captain Morgans for this one, boys. Santa's gonna be a little drunk on this Christmas season. Why does he keep asking for a goddamn Tesla? This son of a bitch. Oh my lord. My god, this is about to get real bad. You know, hold on. We're gonna have a little bit of a slight moment of respite. Just a quick, slight little moment. Mostly so I can grind this up. Pull out the Salamander for a sec, and then come back and then, get back into this shit. Because honestly, I don't know if I'm ready for it in my current stasis. I need to make sure I at least get a build going here, and I need to kind of refresh on that. But, fuck, dude. Honestly, man, this really just, like, I mean, I want to rewatch that Nice Guys episode, honestly, especially for the Boogie section, because, like, holy fuck, this really just, like, confirms how much of a self-pitying, like, self-loathing, narcissistical, like, egotist that this guy really is. Like, I mean, at this point, it's like there ain't nothing else besides to just, like, go to therapy and just, like, figure that shit out and, like, address that shit and just, like, be a part of the fucking, blue-collar working-class folk, bro. Because guess what? That's that's kind of the reality you're gonna have to face. I mean, you never experienced it before, but hey, better late than never. I mean, it ain't too late necessarily, especially in America. I mean, they'll work you to the grind, unfortunately. I don't think it should have to be the case, but whatever, America sucks. America! Fuck that! That song needs to be adapted as, like, somewhat of a more pro-worker song / like, anti-America song. But in at least, like, a very American sentiment. Like, I mean, that song needs a slight remaster. At least, like, a little bit of a cover / remaster change. Alright, here. Spring a lick real quick, I'll be right back. Hey, little Suka, I've only got to do a little butt. You little monster. You little demon. Little goblin demon. cycle nut? Jesus Christ. Stock's a nut. A nut. Yeah. I fucking got back in the grind. Okay, what's going on? That's really that though. It's just horrible at handling money. I'm not so sure that even if he was getting his money from Rico Tribe, he'd still be in the exact same situation. I mean, honestly, you're probably right. Especially because I try to put everything in his shit and I put out. I was worrying about it, don't get as much financial from him. And then he whines, he gets as much money, and then he has the nerve to squander it. Fuck people who keep lapping up these crocodile tears, by the way. You would think like the third, but maybe fourth time they would be like, hey, thing is, dude, it's just a manipulator. We should stop giving him money. But no, I used to like Boogie until I learned a little more about him. Yeah. And I think, honestly, at a certain point, the truth, because, I mean, he kind of went down that arc. Eventually, the truth about him kind of came out and people realized who the fuck it was.
Steve. Okay, what do you prefer to be called?
Honestly, probably Steve. Let's go with Steve.
Okay, Steve. No problem. Whatever you prefer. And so you are here today because you are seeking...
Wait, alright. Before we get right into this. Exercise the demons. Egg. Exercise. This is idiotic. I love it. Deviled egg receives an exorcism. Oh my fucking god, I love it. That's actually pretty good looking, and I like it, and I would eat all that. It looks awesome.
Yeah. You're seeking out new work opportunities.
Absolutely.
Hey!
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007. I am disabled, recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that. Now, the downside of that is I am extremely depressed, so there's some mental health issues that we...
By the way, I'm just gonna say right now, right off the bat, I know people that work at my workplace that are actually disabled. I know people are depressed. In fact, some of my coworkers openly talk about it. It's like, man, why is life depressing, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they still kind of have, the kind of happy-go-lucky mentality a little bit, but, yeah. I mean, they overtly talk about that. And it's just like, holy fucking shit. All right, fine. Here, you want something? Guess you just shut the fuck up. I don't know, goddamn. Here, just take it and go away. I don't know. What do you want? Fuck. But anyway, he just throws that forward right off the bat. I know, and the thing is, fuck, even I mean, I'm technically, got, mental health diagnosis myself, and, developmental diagnosis, and you know what, hey, and I mentioned that, it's like, hey, I'm probably, sometimes, might not 100%, be great at, customer service, but, I'm able to adapt and, be able to work that out, eventually be able to overcome stuff like that. And I did, and I have, and still do. So, it's not like that wasn't incorrect or whatever. So I at least, told them, it's like, hey, if, I, accidentally, stressed out or whatever the hell, that, honestly is probably what it is. But luckily, that's honestly, it's not ever happened. So, I mean, if anything, it's actually at this point something I don't even really bother mentioning at this point anymore. Unless it just comes up. Translates to low tolerance for stupid bullshit. I mean, honestly, frankly, yeah, for the most part. I mean, and at this rate, for a lot, for a lot of, that case, it's like, I mean, there's not really much of a need to, mention that. It's like, yeah, I mean, having a little bit of social anxiety and, it's like, hey, it happens, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. It's like sometimes, I'll just, hand it off to somebody else if it really gets that fucking bad. And I've had some bad fucking customers and shit, okay? I mean, it can be pretty fucking ridiculous if somebody's assholes. So, and there's some fucking dark humor for you a little bit, sometimes, these motherfuckers, can be some assholes. So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, to me, it's just like, whatever, you know, like, especially to throw this right off the bat, just is kind of a red flag. It's like, I mean, how bad is the mental health to where you have to just mention that shit? Like, I remember the interview when I, you know, got the job that I work now. It's like, that was more later down the line, you know, once I was like, all right, if I'm working front counter stuff, just, you know, I might not be able to handle super high stress situations, but hey, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm able to. You know, it's whatever, you know, sometimes it could be a pain in the ass. I don't want to handle that shit at the end of the day, but hey, I can.
Disabled. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google
that shit really doesn't matter as much.
My name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife and I am also a pedophile.
That is something you should never fucking, like... That is, like, something you should never fucking say, ever. Like, I mean, like, that should only come up if, like, you know, they're doing a background and they do a follow-up interview. It's like, so we found some of these weird rumors and stuff, you know, you want to elaborate on that? Like, that's the only fucking time where it's like, you know, that's more, you know, merited, you know, but just to, like, throw that out there right out the fucking bat, oh my god.
I'm also a felon.
Okay. What's the nature of your felony?
Aggravated assault.
How?
Yeah, because you shot a gun in the air and potentially threatened someone's life, you know, like a mile down the fucking neighborhood, you know, you fucking psychopath. May as well walk into an interview being like, hi, me and Epstein were besties. We were just best buds and, you know, just good old friends. I was on his flight log.
About 2 years.
Okay, so I think there are some avenues you could explore. I definitely don't think it's impossible, but you have some...
That's being generous.
Challenges.
Yeah.
Lots of things in life are about your mindset.
He's doing shit on purpose. I mean, honestly, you know he is. You're right. You know he's fucking doing it on purpose.
You're losing weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're going to have when you approach everything, then you can't.
And she knows it. She just said it. Like, she says your attitude and your approach is like, I can't. And that's the attitude that you have. If that's the attitude you have to your approach of everything, then you can't. That's right. She just fucking called him right the fuck out right there and put him right on blast.
Work in the porn industry for the better part of 7 years, so
Why would you say that? I've worked in the porn industry for 7 years, and Jesus fucking Christ, to know that that exists out there is really fucking disturbing. Why would you mention that?
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
No, that's the dumbest fucking thing you should ever say in a real job interview. I mean, I get if it's a side hustle, and you do some of that every now and then. You know what? More power to you. Don't mention that in the interview. That's not a reference you should have.
I want the seat closest to the door, so as soon as it's quit time, I can get the fuck out of there.
That's not what we're talking. That's not what I'm talking about.
That's one thing you don't want to say on the job interview.
Well, I guess that. Yeah, fair enough.
It depended on the job, I would think.
Door, so
Like,
as soon as
at a
it's
strip
quit
club
time,
maybe,
I can
but
be out of
probably
there.
not in a professional setting, I would say.
Yes, I would say that.
What would you think his chances are here of getting employment in the next 3 months?
I'm not sure. When it comes to the felony, we would have to seek corporate approval for that sort of charge in order to proceed forward with a candidate.
So going to walk in an interview and just be like, so what's the code of y'all safe? Just wondering.
Ultimately be the ones to make the decision as to whether or not we would feel comfortable presenting someone like
whoa, hold on. We're looking at that mugshot. We're looking at this mugshot, dude.
We would feel comfortable.
Oh my god, look at, dude, he's got a smug, like, he's got this smug look on his face. Dude, holy shit, look at this fucking, like, that is like the neckbeard of neckbeard. How much you want to bet he just, like, lifted his, like he just, like somehow, like, got the extension, you know, of the, you know, the bullfrog, you know, thing going on, just to, like, present the neckbeard of neckbeard. This is, like, I can start seeing where the pedo accusations come from. Yeah, a little bit. Oh my god. Oh, dude, you know what? I'm honestly impressed with this neckbeard. Like, what a specimen of a neckbeard, dude. This neckbeard is quite the specimen. I mean, look at this. Holy fucking shit, dude. This is quite the specimen. Like, god damn. Oh my god, he's 450. He's a 450. Hey! That's a big boy.
Presenting.
I mean, hey, we gotta I'm trying to lighten the mood at least a little bit here. I mean, gotta give me a little slack here, goddamn. If just say you touch it, you get sucked in. It's like a black hole. It's like the spaghettification. It's like, and then you just like see time just like slowly slow down and almost become still as you like morph into the black hole. It's like, dude, it's like a black hole, bro. Boogie was unable to gain corporate approval. Well, no shit, shocker.
Violent felonies, violent crimes, or sexual crimes.
Hey, Mike. Listen, dude. I know we're making this documentary and everything, and I know you think I need to get a real job, but I just want to let you know I'm not going to. I'm not going to walk in this.
Yeah, I did get corporate approval, so I decided I'm not going to get one now, so fuck that.
When I have 4 million subscribers on YouTube,
Dude, oh my god, fuck off. Like, man, look, I got like, you know, a little over 300. I don't give a fuck, you know, they're, you know, like, I do in a sense, it's like, cool, yeah, that's awesome. I mean, in that sense, but, and it's like, oh, well, you know, I am entitled to this. It's like, no, I'm not. I mean, it's like, I mean, what like, that's the mentality he has. It's like, yes, why must I work one of the poorest peasantry jobs? One of that shit. You know, why must I do one of those things when I can easily, you know, be, you know, doing this? I deserve to have it all back. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, my god, the goddamn, like, man, motherfucker, I would dream for, you know, some shit that you got, bitch. It's like, and you, like, have the gall, the caucasity to fucking just be like, this poor man's job, I'm not even gonna bother. It's like, fuck you, dude. Like, it's like, man, you need to, like, the Boogie really needs to, like, get slapped in the face with a thing called the real fucking world and 1,550 cc's worth of fucking grass into his fucking veins, bro. Not just 550 cc's, 1,550 cc's. You need a little extra dust for that, big boy. I tell you what. Because, god fuck damn, dude. Holy shit. Like, man. Like, the pity party of this motherfucker, bro. Like, it's one thing when, you know, you've, like, I've always, you know, been up and struggling, you know, 24/7 or whatever the fuck. That's, like, kind of one thing, in my opinion, a little bit. But, you know, and a little understandable. This shit, dude, it's like, you had it all and you squandered it. You wasted it all. And to the point where you have to, like, you know, fucking, like, you know, ping-pong around with trying to get a real job or not. And you won't even do that because, oh, it's just below me. It's like, give me a fucking break, dude. Holy shit. And he knows he's gonna have to do it at some point. He's gonna have to fucking suck it up. He's gonna have to suck that big gut right up and fucking do it. I mean, seriously, like, I mean, holy shit. I mean, what the fuck, man? Like, the pity fucking party, self-loathing, narcissistic shit of this guy, dude. The caucasity of it all. Fuck. It does kind of make me a little mad of this, like, you know, weird, like, you know, fuck the poor, you know, retail job bullshit, you know, type of thing. Because he's just kind of, like, shitting on the working class a little bit with that. It's like, I mean, it's like, what the fuck, it's like, I mean, what the fuck, you know, this type of shit is, huh? It's like, I mean, what do you got to really say? If someone finds a way to making a living in YouTube, that's fine. In fact, I think more people need to find a way to make a living. Creativity, Boogie's fucking cancer. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. That's why I kind of dream to have, you know, something like that. Because then I can actually, you know, maybe work on investing on the stuff that I would, like, maybe want to do. You know, that I can actually expand on doing. You know, because then I would have the, you know, ability to potentially, you know, get, you know, that chance. at least, you know, a little bit more of a head start, so to speak, but whatever. You know, I just do what I can. I just kind of go day by day and do my thing. You know, so whatever. You know, it's like it's like, it's America, baby. I mean, you know, we're all fucking struggling. You know, it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, so, yes, like, between TJ and Boogie Views, that would be ideal. Yeah, like, to be fair, I don't want, like, the millions. Like, you know, somewhere where, like, you know, TJ's got maybe even a little dent some. I mean, that'd be fine. I don't want, like, you know, the, like, you know, like, I'm fucking Mr. Beast levels. Like, fuck that. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a little too much. If I get that, let it be in, like, the music side of things or something. I want that in music, not in, like, this. I want, like, the, you know, the niche, you know, club, you know, here, you know. I want, like, the cult community, you know, around here. I don't want, like, you know, I don't want, like, you know, fucking the millions and millions of people, you know, on this shit. Hey, Sukov. Yeah, I'm gonna get that back in. Oh, that got immediately coming over here. Come on. Get over here. Where are you? Oh, well, it got him to stand up at least. Fucking silly dog.
The original YouTubers, what I'm going to do instead is go back to making content, go back to telling stories and entertaining people, and making money doing it. And you want to check back with me in a couple of months? We'll see how things are going. Alright? We'll talk to you then.
3 months later.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Good job. Yeah, so, I mean, things aren't great. People are still mad at me on YouTube. My view numbers are pretty much close to zero. I'm having trouble breaking 10K on an upload right now. And
oh my god, cry me a river, bitch. Man, I'm lucky my shit breaks like, you know, double digits, let alone triple. Like, the most I've ever gotten is from YouTube Shorts, funny enough, that I just decided to upload for the fuck of it. So, I mean, it's like, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, a cry me river, oh, I barely cracked 10K. It's like, bitch, I get excited if I break triple digit, let alone, like, quadruple. Like, what are you talking about?
Not everything is bad. I've got...
You know, his stories really deserve millions of views? Paul Zigo's. Dude, Paul Zigo's stories are actually pretty great. I know he's doing, like, a little autobiography book. Listen to that shit all day. Dude, that's why I like Ideology, because, like, you know, a lot of times he just tells random stories about himself. And, dude, man, I am so upset that fucking YouTube just fucking sucked that shit. I mean, I really want that shit back. Where TJ's banned from. Oh, dude, TJ's banned from are pretty good ones, too.
At least one good thing going on. Can I show you?
It's a hooker that I got off the street that I have chained in my basement. Oh my god, they're in! Oh my god, why am I not surprised? Love will find you when you least expect it, Taylor Swift, what the fuck?
So this is Desi. You can call her Desiree.
Yep, Desiree.
We've been dating now for months. Yeah.
She's 20 years old. Oh my fucking god. Okay, dog, why? What the fuck? What is your deal here, my dude? Hey, bro. What'd you get over? Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. What's your fucking problem? Why are you being an asshole right now? Like, can I help you? Go get it. Fucking jackass. When I first saw TJ's video, I misunderstood and thought Boogie had bodies of ex-hookers. I was like, I wish I could be surprised by this, but yeah, I guess not. How much you want to bet he is, like, abducted this chick?
I don't know what it was. It was, I guess, his energy, his curly hair, his glasses. I must be into nerds. I guess, I don't know, he's just adorable.
It's Stockholm Syndrome. That's what's going on. Oh, God.
He was going through a lot, and I randomly hit him up on Instagram, and I told him that I support him and that I'm always here for him and stuff. And so.
Oh my God, oh my God, he had a simp. Oh no, she's a simp. Oh no, she's literally a simp, dude. Oh fuck. Okay, no.
It started from there.
Like, girl, you're about to find out. You're about to find the fuck out.
Right? It doesn't make sense on paper, but in practice and in reality, there was just something there.
Okay, considering the beginning of this documentary, what was there is the fact that she was like a hot piece of meat that you could fuck. That was it. She was that LA 10 in your mind that you're fishing in this seafood market, you fucking freak, you shitbag, you chauvinistic fuck. Like, I mean, knowing what you said earlier in this documentary, Boogie, fuck off. Like, with that fucking comment. Oh, there was just something there. Oh my God. Look, honestly, like, there's certain things I actually don't even want to say at this point. Because, like, what do you say? Oh my God, dude. Okay, I'm going to try to remember it. It's not going to be verbatim. But basically, he was saying, it's like, oh yeah, you know, when you're looking on Tinder and you're browsing, it's kind of like, you know, you're window shopping for a piece of meat. Like, he basically said that. Like, he was, like, basically, like, the equivalent of, like, you know, he was at, like, you know, Seattle's Pike Place, you know, looking for, like, seafood or something. It's like, I mean, that's what he was basically saying. Okay, I guess the dog wants that side. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Really? Goddamn, I don't want the cold air in here. Jackass. I'll go out there, little dick. Ugh. Come on, bitch. Man. He has an nerve called people's meat. He can't find his. To the point where a sex worker literally quit sex work because of this fucking chunk.
So it was pretty crazy, but I just felt it. I felt an energy connection to him before I even met him, and I don't know, that's just how it is.
And then the longer we spent...
Oh man, I feel bad for this lady.
...talking, I don't know, eventually you just realize we're the same person.
Oh my God, what was that weird look on his face, dude?
That's how it is.
And then the longer we spent talking...
Like, what is that? What, like, fuck, dude.
I don't know, eventually you just realize we're the same person. Doing the same thing, living the same lives, just a different...
Only she's a 20-year-old piece of hunk of meat.
I can see myself getting married to Boogie.
I get
that. What? No, you don't. No, you don't. That's Stockholm Syndrome. No, I don't believe that. Oh my God, this is like JF 2.0. If JF was a fat honk of motherfucker. If JF was like... Yo mama's so fat joke in a nutshell, only I guess it's your yo daddy's so fat joke, basically, I guess. If we're bringing back the early 2000s yo daddy / yo mama so fat jokes, like, I mean, that would basically be GF, like, 2.0 in a nutshell right here. Only the yo daddy so fat edition. It's like JF, you know, yo daddy so fat edition, you know, situation. That's what's about to happen. Oh my God. Like, I swear, we're about to have another JF situation on our hands with this. Oh, fuck. A JF2 Electric Boogaloo, your daddy's so fat edition. Fuck me, dude. Oh my God, no! Ah! Fuck, man. Ugh, this lady looks like someone who just got proof with shock therapy by Heaven's Gate. Their honeymoon boogie's fat rolls rolled up, repealing a thin mouth and pulls her in. Oh God! Oh no, like the thing, bro.
I can definitely see us getting married. In fact, we may or may not have talked about it a little bit, and we may or may not sit around fantasizing about it and thinking about what it's going to be.
And they've been dating for like 2 or 3 months. Oh my God, and they're already thinking about, oh no, yep. It's going to be like, you know, fucking a JF2, your daddy's so fat edition Electric Boogaloo, dude.
And I called you wifey the other day, and you loved it. You were so there for it. If I proposed right now on camera, what would you do?
I'd say yes.
That's a good sign.
Oh God. Okay, that frame right there makes me think she does not. She's starting to regret this. I think she's starting to realize what she's getting herself into, but she's just kind of pressured in a situation. Oh, fuck. I really do feel bad for her. Oh, my God.
Boogie has improved my life tremendously. He just makes me happy, the happiest I've ever been.
Okay, hold on. Wait, did she get naked? Okay, wait, did she? Okay, no, she didn't. Honestly, I thought it was a totally different scene where they were, like, you know, like, on a couch or something, and I was like, wait, did they, like, I was like, what, is this, like, a whole nother thing where they, like, fucked afterwards and they, like, let him back in while she's, I was like, wait a minute, yo, what? But, okay, false alarm.
He just completes me. Growing up without a father figure has its challenges.
Oh, no, okay, I'm starting to see why she's, okay, yeah, daddy issues and Stockholm Syndrome. Oh no, okay, I'm starting to see what's happening here, and I don't like it. Oh no, I feel bad for her. Oh fuck, oh no, this is starting to get extra, whoa.
You just don't have that support system that you would, and the advice that you need, and so it's just difficult. I don't ever want to be alone.
I mean, I genuinely do at least feel bad for her, though. Like, I mean, I do for her. Not for Boogie, but I do for her, though. Like, I actually do feel for her.
Maybe that's why I have stuffed animals. I don't ever want to be alone. And so it's just...
Okay, there's nothing wrong. Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with, you know, stuffed animals and stuff. And, you know, if that's your coping mechanism, more power to you, girl. Yeah, I got a few myself. That's okay. Whatever.
To have company. And I help with the dog.
See, I actually kind of feel for her on that a little bit. Like, I like, you know, I kind of like her. Like, I feel for her. I don't feel for Boogie, though.
I get him his water, you know, like, whatever he wants and requests, you know, I just mainly...
Oh, no, dude, Boogie's making her a housewife. Fuck, dude, I feel so bad for her, bro. Fuck, oh, my God. Oh, man, I really feel... Dude, I feel for her right now. Fuck.
Takes care of me, so...
Like what? Like feeding you? Like, you know, Pizza Hut and shit all the time?
Sometimes I pick weeds out here, so...
Oh, dude, she literally does oh my... Dude, oh my God. I honestly got some strong intrusive thoughts about this fuck right now. Holy shit. Like, are we serious? This is what he makes her do? I honestly, like, holy fuck. Dude, is, like, Boogie, like, kind of secretly, like, a conservative, like, piece of shit? Like, I just want the barefooted, pregnant, young housewife, and are we starting to really see, like, a dark, you know, kind of, like, perspective of Boogie's worldview here? Because, oh my fucking God. Like, he just wants the barefooted, pregnant, young, fertile wife, you know, to maybe try to have kids with, even. You know, like, dude, like, I think we're kind of seeing a weird, like, level of the narcissism part of his, like, covert, you know, self-pity narcissism. I mean, I think we're starting to see a little bit of this narcissism side of him. Honestly, I feel like that whole, like, JF2 Electric Boogaloo, Your Daddy's So Fat edition is not that fucking far off, bro. I mean, maybe he's not as extreme, but he definitely has, like, you know, very, like, you know, like, oh, the wife ought to do everything, and the man, you know, runs the household and the finances type of thing. Which is why he has to self-pity, woe is me, I need money, you know, and does that type of shit, because that's how he makes his buck. So, like, I mean, you know, that's also why he thinks it's an embarrassment to have to do, like, a retail job, because he thinks he's above that and stuff. Like, so he has a very hyper-conservative, you know, social conservative perspective about how, you know, he thinks, you know, the man ought to be and how the woman ought to be. Like, and there's, like, nothing in between, which also is pretty, you know, like, damning concerning, you know, like, there's probably people that, you know, don't, you know, abide by either of those. So it's like, what does he think about those people? What does he think about people that don't necessarily identify as a woman, or vice versa? I mean, it's like, be a little interesting to, you know, see his positions about that. Probably, you know, not really positive, I imagine. He really is like a caveman.
Because, like, it makes it look better. Trying to turn.
Dude, that's something that he should be fucking doing, bro. Like, I mean, I could get maybe her doing some dishes and some stuff. Like, it's okay for the couple to do some house chores. Like, that isn't inherently the problem. The fact she's doing literally everything is the problem. Like, this is something Boogie could do. I could be doing this. Like, I mean, what the... Oh my god.
Fine, but not doing a good job. I don't do this very much.
Yeah, yeah, because, you know, he's making you do it, and you've probably never done it before, and... what?
You know, I used to have a thing.
And you shouldn't have to.
That if you are a 40-year-old man and you have a Snapchat, that means you're a creepy dude.
Looking at you, looking like how you're like, you know, bandaged up like a symbiote for Pinhead or some shit or whatever the fuck. Like, yeah, a little bit.
Turns out my theory was right. I have a Snapchat and I am a creepy dude.
Well, at least he admits it.
I found that person and they happened to be 20. And I get that it's creepy to date somebody half your age or younger. But people can call me creepy if they want. If she's happy and I'm happy, then I will be the biggest creep you need me to be. As long as her and I are happy. You can be as mad as...
I actually apologize to Caveman because at least they were out doing shit. They were hunting mammoths, having to fight wolves, not to mention diseases. This guy couldn't fight sunlight. And the like, it's like, well, hey, if I groomed her to like me and, you know, she was a simp for me and now I'm making her literally do manual labor everywhere for me and I get to sit here on my fucking fat ass throne, then whatever. Everyone can call me a creep. I will be the biggest one you can be.
Sexually, we both seem to be having an excellent time.
Fuck.
I would say that it's the best I ever had. What? You are...
That's a fucking lie. I don't believe that for a second. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. No. Girl, don't do it. No. She's doing it. No. No. She allowed this. Wait, this is allowed. Okay. Fuck. Why? She really went through with this and she allowed this to be on the documentary? Oh my god. It's like side booty on there going on. Like, yo, side booty. Hello. Surprised YouTube allowed this. Actually, you know what? But whatever, hey. It's educational purposes. I love how there's like I love how there's always like a little tick marker for every time he spends money on something. Honestly, if I had that shit like, you know, on the like, you know, somewhere at the corner of my eyeball, just like always there and just tell me like what's there like at all times, that would honestly kind of be like anxiety driven, like existentialism all the time, and I would hate it.
I was going to ask if you could see it, but...
Here, and I think, what are you, a YouTuber or something? Yeah, I've been on YouTube for about 17 years. You've been on YouTube for 17 years? About 4 million subscribers. Okay, and this is your girlfriend, who is much younger than you, is suspiciously... That, you know, it's never good when you say, well, she's an adult. Is this a sex trafficking situation?
Oh my god, dude, this guy who's like doing stand-up comedy is literally using Boogie. Oh my god, it's like, dude, even though he's doing comedy, he's nailing it, bro. Oh my god. Can we go back? Dude, holy fuck. She's much younger than you. Well, she's an adult, she's 20.
Never good when you say, well, she's an adult. Is this a sex trafficking situation?
Ooh. Dude, it's like, man, even in like normal situations in public like this, he can't help himself, bro.
I'm never answering the question.
I hate it when people single us out. I hate it when people like.
We're gonna do that though. It's to be expected. You're right. We're different, but
Fuck them, right?
yeah, fuck.
Fuck 'em.
He's not manipulating me. I love him for him.
Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, no. I mean, allegedly, I guess, speculation. But, I mean, no way. Like, I don't believe this really for a second. I feel like, you know, there's a certain level of her where she's like, I don't know what I got myself into. He's like, you know, has so much pity, and oh my god, he's making me do all this fucking shit that I can't do. This sucks. Holy fuck. Like, I know in the back of her mind that's like building up slowly but surely, and there's gonna be a fucking, like, you know, explosion point.
Doesn't control me.
Oh, yeah, he does. He makes you like the fucking barefooted pregnant manual labor housewife doing literally everything, including the yard work. He doesn't control you. What are you talking about? Oh my god, I feel so bad for her. Oh my god, someone, like, free her from this, like, groomer fucking freak, dude.
He supports me in everything I do and everything I want. He's my support system.
Probably because he's, like, cut you off and isolated you. If I had to see that shit constantly, I mean, for real, bro.
Let me get a McCrispy Deluxe combo. Make it large.
Make it extra large, you know, actually, on that situation.
What do I think about his dire financial situation? I think it's scary.
Yeah, what's so scary about it?
That he might lose it all in a day. He might just be homeless one day, but...
That includes you. Unless I decide to leave him.
So if I'm broke, if I go broke, okay? If we end up back on disability...
When was the last time you went to a buffet? Honestly, I can't exactly remember. Probably honestly, maybe the last time I was in Texas, probably. There was probably like a Texan buffet that I went to. I mean...
And it's me...
What made me stop seeing is people like Boogie there. Yeah.
Living in some small apartment, and we're eating McDonald's every day, and that's treating ourselves. You gonna be able to handle that?
Yeah, I
stay
guess
in
it's
that?
me, you, Chad, eating McDonald's every day in our small, cute apartment.
Because, I mean, I'm hopeful that people will go back to watching us on YouTube. I'm hopeful that people will, like, you know, I can go back to live streaming full-time again and do, like, 6-hour live streams like every other streamer and, like, grind it out. But, I mean, there is a very real possibility that one day I won't be able to do that anymore, and we're going to have to live off of whatever we can... Are you prepared for that?
And you feel this bit of shame, like, do you really want to do this? Fuck, I already paid for it, might as well. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, that's why I mean, honestly, like, I can understand going to, like, a buffet and stuff, you know, honestly, but, yeah, it's just not really my thing. I'd rather just, like, if I'm gonna do a buffet, I'd rather just, like, make that for myself and just, like, have a fuckload of food to just, like, scrounge down. If I don't want to, like, you know, eat the rest of it, I'll just save it for later.
As long as I have you, that's all I need.
Because if you die, then I can eat you, you know, and sustain myself for a few months. Dude, what if that's the plot twist? Is she's actually, like, you know, using him because she knows that, you know, if he dies and, you know, they end up being homeless or whatever the fuck, you know, she could just use him for food. Just, like, you know, store him in, like, some freezer and just be like, I will use you for sustenance and survive off of your fat and meat.
She's just waiting you out and trying to take your 401k when you're done.
Low-key, that she... You know what? That might be it, too. Oh, you know what? Oh, plot twist, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, shit. Plot twist. You know what? That might be what's going on there. You know, maybe she's doing some 5D chess on us.
I'm broke.
You're broke.
I'm broke, yeah.
4 million subscribers.
Oh, he admitted that? Well, oh, dude, don't say... Oh, why would you say that? Oh, my God, dude. Wow, this is...
Even if he does go broke and has to sell the house, I'm still gonna be by his side. He's the only one that I love and I care about, and there's only one of them. And so I'm not just gonna up and leave him for money, because money's an issue. Because I love him, and just imagining a life without him is difficult.
I mean, my biggest fear is dying on her. If I die in the next 2 or 3 years on her, that's just gonna ruin her life. I really want you to understand how actually sick I am. Like, I don't know if you actually get it. But this is my health story. This is everything that's currently wrong with me.
I wonder if, now I'm starting to have, like, the weird, like, double theory thing going on here in my mind. Is she, like, doing, the weird 5D chess maneuver and kind of playing it up, or is she Stockholm syndrome then thinking, like, oh, well, like, I actually do like him, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, oh, fuck. I don't even know now.
My risk for stroke or heart attack is astronomical. I am essentially a walking time bomb. And I'm so fucking sorry for that. I really...
You could have changed it, and you still can, but, like, oh my... Like, this is something that you can still fix there, bro. Like, it's not the end of the fucking world. Like, instead of, like, wasting money on the Mickey D's and shit like that, and the quesadillas or whatever the fuck, you can go to the grocery store and get, like, rice, beans, and, like, some, like, fucking onions and celery and garlic, and boom, you got yourself a pretty nice little hearty meal. You just put some fucking chicken in there, put some, like, beef in that bitch, put some fucking shrimp in that, and put a little lemon pepper on that motherfucker for a little fucking zest. It's like, I mean, you got some, high calorie shit, it'll still taste stink as fuck, and it's actually good for you. It's like, and I would, like, at least it's cheap, too. Black beans are fucking S tier. True. Yo, you know what's up. Dude, beans are honestly, for the most part, pretty top tier. Like, there's some beans I don't, some whatever about, but the black beans, though, pinto beans, those kidney beans, dude, hell yeah, bro. Dude, yeah. Beans are the fucking shit. Most of my meals contain black beans. You know what? I need to, like, make, like, a fucking, like, fried rice, stir-fry bean. Dude, I need to do some shit like that. Because, God, McFuckdamn. That sounds pretty fucking dang crap out now. You know what? Like, and honestly, it costs just about as much as all the fucking shit he's buying. You know what? If he has his friends over and he wants to feed them so much incessantly, instead of buying hundreds of dollars of, like, pizzas and shit like that, he can make a gigantic fucking crock pot stew, fried rice, and just get, like, a fat, gigantic hunk of fuck you fried rice, big pot worths, and just, like, a crock pot of stew and dankness, and just, like, serve yourself a bowl of a bunch of rice, get a couple ladles worth of that stew and shit, and serve yourself a bowl. There you go. Boom. And you know what? If they don't want all of it, or, they don't want a lot of it, or any of it, they got a bunch of leftovers for you to just, like, scruff down on, and, it's just as good, and it's healthy for you at that point. I mean, it's like, fuck. It's like, and honestly, it's cheaper. That would be cheaper. You have to put some work in, because you have to cook a little bit and stuff. You have to learn how to do that. Oh, God forbid, Boogie. But holy fuck. I mean, it's not a hard alternative, dude. It's like, you can fucking change this shit, bro. They fucking, like 10 years ago. Like, even back in the fucking 90s, you could have fucking changed the shit, Boogie. You just refuse to because you don't give a fuck. That's why I don't really got sympathy for his ass. And honestly, in a way, it makes me fucking angry.
Really wish I
was a little bit smarter. He'd be investing in a stock at a place he eats at. He had have to spend literally thousands on it by now. Yeah, no shit.
Care of my body.
Yeah, I know. I'll never be ready for it, but I know. I don't want you to be alone.
I don't want you to be alone.
Okay?
Okay, that makes me kind of, think that it kind of confirms my first initial theory. she got groomed and is having stalker syndrome theory, shit going on. Like, dude, I'm starting to think that's probably what happened, honestly. I don't think the 5G chess shit was going on. I still feel bad for her, though.
I've talked to my therapist since me and her have been together about overcoming it. My therapist keeps telling me the same thing. When you learn to love yourself, all these things will fall into place, and we just got to teach you those skills. And then I turn to my doctor, and I'm like,
well, I wonder why your therapist keeps saying that over and over again. It's because, like, if you actually have some confidence in yourself and quit being a self-loving bastard, then maybe you would actually be able to, like, fix some of the shit and have some introspection. We'll see her get rich from removing that tumor, so to speak. I honestly hope in hindsight, or I guess in foresight, that's what happens.
He's like, you've had bypass surgery. You lost 200 pounds. What more can I do for you? I'm like, fix it, dude. Help fix it. And then they're telling me that I'm the one that has to fix it. I don't.
Yeah, because you're the dude. Yeah, because you're the one that has to fucking maintain the shit. What the fuck do you? Oh. Okay. Holy fuck! This is actually starting to make me a little mad, bro. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? How much of a fucking pity, self-loving motherfucker do you have to be, dude? Holy shit! It's like, why do you think your doctors and your therapists are telling you this shit? What the fuck do you think, motherfucker? Holy shit! It shouldn't have to be explained to you, asshole. Like, I mean, why do you think that? Because you rather, sit in your fucking stupor and shit instead of actually fucking doing something to change something positive for your fucking life, Boogie. That's fucking why. Like, holy shit. Man. I mean, I didn't really think near the end of this shit, this will get me a little fired up, but holy fuck, bro. Like, this type of little, like, man, this whole, like, little pity bullshit, man. Like, at a certain point, like, I can understand it to a certain degree. But, like, when it comes to it that's being over and over and over and over and over again, like, when it comes to, especially someone like Boogie, over the fucking years like he has been, when he has, like, had it all and could have fucking changed himself and had some introspection and gone for the better, it's like, at a certain point, that sympathy runs fucking dry, and at a certain point, it just makes me fucking mad. Because at that point, you're just using that shit. You're being manipulated at a certain point. It's like, and these motherfuckers like Boogie know it. It's like, fuck. It's like, I mean, it's like a motherfucker like him knows he can fucking change. He just refuses to. He'd rather, like, blame everyone else and, think he's the fucking victim when you're not. This makes you proud of a movie. Yeah. And honestly, it kind of makes me a little, I mean, not on the same degree, but a little like, what the fuck? You're not Boogie because, like, dude, you're moving the fuck up in life. Like, you actually got something to look forward to in life and shit. You are actually excited. You actually have things to look forward to. You have things that you're happy about. And things that are moving up in life and stuff. I mean, sure, that's short term. You don't know in the long term how things are going to be. But don't worry about that. You got what is a level up. And, hell, that's only going to be, more opportunities and better outcomes for you in the long run either way. You just don't know it yet. And that's good. I mean, having, these better outcomes, and shit, and moving up is always a positive thing because it opens more fucking doors. And what, honestly, the crazy fucking thing is Boogie had those doors, and he went through that shit, and he decided to fucking, like, bust through the walls, and go, like, back to the initial steps he was in before. Right at the very fucking beginning. He's like, I want to bust through these fucking doors and go right back to where I was. Like, I mean, because... like, I don't know, like, because what I've been just bitching about, I suppose. Makes me confident about my own self, because in, different ways I've definitely moved up in different things. Certain things have, been stagnant, but in a lot of ways they've definitely moved up. And it's just like, fuck, I mean, seeing Boogie, holy shit, it makes me proud that, even as incremental as it is, it's like, I am in the position I am, it's like, holy shit. It makes me realize, like, for the faults, that we all got going on, struggles we all got, obviously, wait, Boogie 2988, like, goddamn.
Doing. And I'm making less and less every month, and I'm scared shitless.
And hey, I'm making more and more every month, so I'm probably honestly making about equivocal, or maybe even a little more than Boogie at this point, funny enough.
And now, making his way to the ring, Boogie tonight.
Hey, so Mike, I just got off the phone with Keemstar, and he has a boxing event coming up, and he's giving me a slot on the card.
Ew.
This fight pays $10,000. No chance against me. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, who's the other dude? What's this guy? I forgot what his name is, but I recognize him.
Win this thing. This is where I turn it all around. Right here.
And he doesn't, does he? Wait, 40,000 views purchased to fight.
Number 2, referee Sheamus Dunn stops the contest, and therefore your winner, Wings.
Oh, it's Wings of Redemption. That's how I recognize him. Okay.
Hits my head. My brain got shocked with each one of those. It's ricocheting against my skull.
Because he's not as chunky, and honestly, he probably genuinely tried to work out. Honestly, you know what? Hold on, let's go back a little bit.
My brain got shocked.
You know what? I mean, they're both big boys. I mean, honestly, this would have been better if they did a sumo match. If they trained to be like, you know, amateur sumo wrestlers, I feel like this would have been a little better. That's just my opinion. Anyway, but I kind of feel like Wings actually kind of trained for it a little more, because I mean, it's only strictly an observation. I'm not even trying to fashion it, but you know, he's kind of like he's a lot more wavy, so to speak. Like, which means he's lost weight because he's trained for this a little bit. And honestly, some of those quick little mini montages of Boogie doing his training, like, Boogie barely fucking did anything to train for this shit. I don't want to be... Ignar, no. I do not want to see Boogie dressed in sumo garb. I don't either, but I'm just saying that is probably a better fit for them.
Ricocheting against my skull.
He was still paid $10,000.
So since you guys were here last, I did have a bit of a windfall, which bought me some time here in this house. The problem with that is I spent more than $10,000 getting that fight together. So by the time...
So he lost more money anyway, just getting that shit set up. Oh my God.
It was done.
So it wasn't even worth it.
All I did was put that $10,000 back into savings. Being in the new relationship is great, but I mean, she can't help pay a $2,200 mortgage.
I'll assume is way more fit than people think. That leg strength is crazy. You are correct. I mean, me and Mornax, you know, every now and then, whenever those sumo things come up, like, we'll actually, like, watch some of that shit every now and then. We'll pull that shit up on live streams. I've done it before. Like, I mean, I'll watch that shit. That shit's actually pretty legit.
Okay, let's go through my monthly bills for a second. My health insurance is $800. I have $500 worth of medical bills. I have $500 worth of utilities. I pay for doctor's visits, physical therapies, labs constantly. I still have to pay for the car that I drive. I still have to pay for car insurance. I still have to pay for health insurance. Diablo 4 came out. I had to buy it.
I just had to. Oh my God, whatever. Okay, so, you know, let's just look at some of this really quick. There we go. I mean, so health insurance, I mean, well, mine's covered via the unit contract, so I don't necessarily have to pay for that. So lucky me, I guess. Medical bills, I mean, like I did get stiffed once about that when I cracked my wrist back in 2020, but whatever, that was our deal with utilities. It's about equivocal. But also there's like water and stuff. I guess, yeah, I don't know, like...
16 came out, I had to buy it. Tears of the Kingdom came out, I had to buy it.
Okay, it's just adding like video games on top of everything else on top of this shit. Like, this isn't like a monthly payment type of stuff.
Video games right there. But if you take out all of it, if you take it out, all I eat is sandwiches every day. All I do is sit here.
I don't pay for any Netflix subscriptions. All I pay for is internet, utilities, medical bills, mortgage. If I pay for just that, I need $7,000 a month.
And you know what? You probably could get that if you found like a decent, like, fucking, job, bro. But hey, you fucked yourself over doing the dumb shit that you've been doing over the years, huh?
Not making $7,000 a month, and I have no clue what to do.
Yo! Maybe you should downgrade there a little bit.
So there's something I've always wanted to try. There's a lot of research that came out of Europe, and now we're doing it here in the United States, where...
How are you in your 40s and you don't know how to make a decent sandwich? I mean, no shit, he's buying them. It's like, dude, you can make it... You can make your own sandwiches and make multiple sandwiches and put them in the fridge and, like, fucking have them for, like, at least, like, a day or two. It's not hard. PB&J, banana toasted, fucking incredible. Yeah. Or even making a basic ass, like, ham sandwich of a little bit of, like, mustard and, fucking pickle, onion, and lettuce or some shit. Like, some basic shit, dude. Like, and you can buy all these ingredients for cheap at a grocery store. Even if you DoorDash it, it would still be cheaper. Fuck.
Reset certain brains. People who experience childhood abuse, people who go through trauma.
Dude, and for as small as, like, a community that TJ Kirk, Scotty, and Paul have for their channel and for their little production of Pessimist Productions, they're able to make a living and actually live off of this shit. And Boogie has way more subscribers and it had all of it. And this is what he has to fucking live with. It's like, holy shit, dude. It's like, man. It also shows that, numbers ain't everything sometimes.
People are dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm all of those. To be honest, I'm scared shitless. It's one of the only things I haven't tried yet. So let's give it a shot.
What? What? We arranged a psychedelic ceremony conducted by the local shaman. Oh, he's gonna try psychedelics?
My given name...
I wish Paul would give Boogie the ultimate neat dress down. Oh, dude, Paul seriously needs to give him the neat dress down.
Ryan Arthur DeLeoyo, and I've adopted the name Flaming Star. There's one thing that's undeniable...
So why is he like the most redneck white hick motherfucker I've ever seen? Oh boy, I don't know if I believe this. I think he's a professional shaman. I don't believe that. Dude, this guy looks like your fucking, like, local redneck who would be making your local shine, dude. Dude, this guy looked like he probably lit that fire with fucking with his, like, local batch of shine, dude. There ain't no way.
This question about why. Why am I here? Existence. What's really happening? Who am I? That's what happens when you seek out hallucinogenics. It's going to allow everything else physically here to relax. The emotional stuff is going to come out. Trauma's going to come out.
Oh shit, he has glasses on now? Okay, well, man. Okay, he's like your local redneck moonshiner, but he's also, like, enlightened himself with psychedelics because he actually did, like, meet a real shaman, and he probably spent months with him, and now he's, like, a professional shaman, and he has, like, the hookup with the real shaman. So he kind of, like, has learned a little bit. I'm starting to kind of see what's going on here. He became like the redneck, hippie, stoner, psychedelic moonshiner. You know what? I respect it. I like this guy a little bit. I like Flaming Star now, actually.
Positions. That's why. He'll be mind, body, and spirit all one together. We're all connected.
I believe it.
When you get to a certain point of understanding inside your intellect mind, that connectivity, you realize your hands are basically like USB ports.
So these are they. It's crazy to think that something that just grows out of the ground has so much power, and I'm actually holding it in my hand right now. But here we go.
Eat it. Just eat it already. You're supposed to eat the whole thing. You just you're eating it like it's a kebab.
They don't taste bad. Honestly, that doesn't...
Yeah, honestly, that was like another thing I was surprised with. They don't taste that bad. I mean, they're not great. I mean, they're not good, but they don't taste horrible.
They're pretty good and dry. Everybody just says kind of earthy.
It's very earthy and dirt-like.
Stem and all.
Oh, the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, just eat. Duh.
Welcome to the club.
I was getting some sage.
May God bless you and be with you on your journey.
Oh my God, this is not a professional shaman. No shaman would be doing this. No actual indigenous shaman would be doing that. This is not a professional shaman.
Okay, so I think we've been about 20 minutes in.
About 15, yeah.
About 15. So we're about 15 minutes in, and I started to feel things are kind of wavy and kind of disconnected. It's kind of like my brain works on multiple channels, and like I have to pick and choose what I'm concentrating on.
Well, hey, that's accurate, yeah. Unless you're at a concert, I was tripping on mushrooms once when I was listening, when I saw Fishbone, and honestly, like, I mean, it's the same, like, it's almost like the same experience as any other concert, but just the visuals, the music, the vibe, like, everything was just enhanced, like, tenfold, and it just made it just that much more fun. So, I mean, if you're in a situation like this, it's a whole different thing, but, so, it's all about, like, vibe and context about where you are and stuff, but, like, at least in this situation, like, yeah, this is definitely true. I think when I think shaman, I think wearing oversized tiki mask and burning stone bowl of herbs while throwing salt at a fire.
I have no clue where the fuck I am or even who.
Oh, well, he's tripping. Okay, oh, you know what? I kind of find, you know, Boogie tripping balls right now kind of funny. He's tripping balls, oh shit.
I reckon.
He's about to experience the second part of...
Dude, what if he's a real shaman? It's like, if I were to guide you and the flames roar up, yes, the flames will see it's a you problem. Well, fuck the flames.
Realization of letting go. And we're gonna get to the other side of it. I told you they'd come. It's gonna get nice and bright in about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
And the reflection...
Oh, he's tripping, dude.
Too. So what do you think was the first trauma that you experienced which basically set up like a defense mechanism for you?
Ooh, that's... Dude, while you're tripping and you get that, fuck, that would be deep, dude. Shit, dude. Okay, you know what? Maybe Firestar is a real shaman. I don't know about all of his techniques, but, you know, okay, alright. Alright, you know, okay. That's some deep shamanistic shit right there, you know, to kind of tap in and, like, you know, break that third eye and, like, you know, shatter your fucking, like, you know, sense of self and rebuild it and stuff like, you know, the whole shebang. Like, alright, okay.
Yeah, my parents are just crazy. They're broken people.
Parents?
Ooh, are we starting to get... Oh, dude. Oh, fuck, dude, this shaman might be tapping into some... Dude, okay. So he's saying his parents are fucking crazy. Okay, so maybe, like, a part of what he's like was due to his parents in a way?
Yeah.
Let's see what he says.
Stewards. People who are, like, trying to... Oh, okay. Okay. Yep.
People who are like, what? Yep, what? Okay, what? What? They were like, what?
Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
What?
His brain said it, but he didn't say it. I think he literally hallucinated himself saying what was I think he hallucinated him explaining it. It's like, that makes sense. It's like, I think you hallucinated what you were explaining there, dude. You didn't say anything.
Like, they don't... I mean, that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
It's dumb as shit.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it does, though, bro. Oh, okay, I wish I was there. I'm not a shaman, but holy fuck, I'd probably be, you know, tapping in this if I was a shaman, though. I'd be like, but it does matter, my son. Because, you know, if your parents are crazy, you know, what explains that? You know, you said it explains it, but if it doesn't matter, but it evidently it does. So explain it to me. You know, it's like, I want to hear that root. Tell me the root.
So long ago. Like, I've just been waiting for the right time to just drop that shit.
So, when did you feel the need of this separate personality? Was that like what you used as a coping mechanism to socialize with?
Well, that's exactly what it is, right? Like, I didn't know what the hell... I don't know how to communicate what I was dealing with or what I was going through, and I just...
Right. We put on these different faces in order to deal with situations in society.
You try to give people what the hell they want.
And then you felt like that was the need to make up Francis or other personalities?
Yeah.
Are you ready to let all that go?
Yeah, please, man. Oh my God. This is the first time I've ever felt happiness.
Wait, what?
Wait, whoa, really, huh? He's tripping right now, so I feel like, you know, honestly, this, you know, any sense of, like, lying or manipulation is kind of, like, melted away. Like, his, like, kind of, like, true psyche is kind of, like, you know, opened up. Like, so, I think he fucking meant that. Like, I mean, honestly, you know, I question some of the techniques, but, you know, maybe this dude kind of tapped into something in Boogie a little bit. Like, he never really explained it, because I feel like whatever, you know, was going on in his head, it, you know, kind of clicked or something. I don't fucking know. But, like, I mean, you know, he's tripping. He's on his own experience. Like, I mean, only he could explain it if he decides to. Which, I don't know if he ever will. But, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool to see, honestly. This is kind of interesting. You know, I guess there's a little sense of silver lining for me, I suppose. You know, like, where it's like, you know, maybe he, you know, might be able to, you know, I don't know. Like, you know, maybe he might be able to kind of, like, tap into something. Maybe this might be able to be a seed. Because, like... You know, if he was able to kind of tap into something where there's some trauma about, like, you know, his parents, you know, which I don't know what that is. You know, I don't know if he's ever really talked about that. I mean, obviously he has, like, you know, some sort of, you know, mommy issues, apparently, if he has a whole video about, like, visiting her grave and shit, so maybe that might have something to do with it as well. And then, you know, and then, like, you know, being like, oh, this explains it. There's something there. Like, I don't know what that was, you know, because he's on his own little journey. But, like, there was something in there that, you know, kind of tapped in, you know, where it's like, oh, this might explain why I am the way I am a little bit. You know, and, you know, being like, hey, I kind of want to try to let this go. And being like, holy shit, you know, I'm kind of letting it go a little bit. I think I'm kind of being, you know, genuinely happy for the first time in a long time. You know, and it's like... I'm being a little silver lining, benefit of doubt, optimistic about it, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm kind of hoping that is generally the case for him, because at the end of the day, you know, I want Boogie to change. I don't want him to just, like, you know, just fucking die horribly or whatever. I don't want that for him. You know, I want him to change and be better for himself. You know, so, like, I honestly kind of hope this kind of plants a seed in him a little bit. Because psychedelics, you know, I mean, there's a reason why humanity's been, you know, doing that shit for a long time. Because it's, you know, in a lot of ways it could be a very positive life changer. I mean, in a lot of ways it's, you know, it's done me very, you know, positive, you know, in a lot of ways. Hell, there's been times I've tripped on stream, you know, so, and honestly, as far as I'm concerned, like, I've always had pretty positive experiences. I mean, to be fair, when I'm tripping on stream, I have no idea if I make sense, but whatever.
Oh man, it's all kind of bullshit. It's all bullshit.
It's just placebo. He just gave him oregano or something. Well, he literally ate a mushroom. Like, he actually did consume a literal mushroom. So, I mean, I don't think it's placebo. I mean, it would be funny if it was. Like, it was just like oregano all morphed into like this weird, like, food-friendly paste that has no taste, and he just made it earthy or something.
Because you are the master of your own orchestra, man.
It's a game, right?
So it's up to you to choose.
the next day. Oh.
Can you get up? Hello?
Oh, he's in the mushroom hangover. Wakes up, it's like, fuck my brain. It's because honestly, the next morning, like whenever I trip and stuff, holy shit, I do kind of feel like, ugh, I'm exhausted, but feel refreshed, but I'm really tired still. Fuck. Ugh, I need to take an hour 20-minute nap. It's like, honestly, that's how I feel.
I'm still not sure I'm like really here yet. I don't really want breakfast. That's a change. Jesus. Whew. Come on, guys. Let's go.
You see Boogie and I think I need to hit the gym. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling that. So, when I go to work tomorrow, I think I might just ride my bike up there. I'm honestly, I've been thinking that, bro. You like that. I didn't want to say it, but since you put it out there, yeah.
None of it. It's all a construct. It's all a simulation. It's all this fucking video game.
Oh shit, dude! He pried open the third eye, bro. He's like, you know what? This is all just a construct, man. What all is going on is just actually just all bullshit. So you know what, fuck, dude. You know what, dude? Did he actually pry open the third eye? Dude, do you think he might be able to have a potential? Dude, I honestly think it's never too late. Would he have a redemption arc?
I think I died last night. Physically, my body was fine, but I think I went back into the void we come from, and I think I'm still in it, except I'm also in this physical corporal body, but I'm also the incorporeal being that puppets it and controls it, and God damn it, I feel like I'm in control. I feel like I'm in control of myself for the first fucking time.
Dude, you know what? Honestly, for all the fucking, like, emotional roller coaster shit that I've been kind of going through with this fucking documentary, I honestly really do fucking feel, I really do kind of feel him on this a little bit. And I do think he's really being truthful here. And honestly, if I truly do hope that, like, he changes for the better because of that. Because, like, I mean, like I said, I don't want to, like, see him continue on this path. Because he had it all. And it's like, man, you could, honestly, it's never too late. Solution to everything is drugs. I know, I mean, for real, though, in a way. I mean, especially psychedelics. I mean, because, like, if that's the case, then you could take control again, Boogie, and get your life back on fucking track. You can get yourself, in a better, shape, in better health. You can get yourself in a better financial situation. You can get yourself better. Oh, dude, that honestly makes me feel good. I mean, honestly, for the roller coaster this fucking documentary has been, I'm honestly kind of glad this kind of like, little flower just kind of like, bloop, kind of sprouted here. It kind of gives me a little sense of hope for him. I mean, really honestly does. I hope he does change for the better for it.
The stuff that I normally worry about, worrying about my finances, worrying about my internet, worrying about what people think about me, it's all so incredibly stupid. It's all just bullshit. I think I'm gonna enjoy making YouTube.
Well, yeah. In a way, it is. I mean, you still need to take control and, make sure that you put yourself better for it, but I think you're starting to get on the right track, though.
videos again. I think I'm going to enjoy live streaming again.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at your office good to the power.
When I make a video, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people watch. That is still my dream job. Everybody falls off. That's part of the deal.
Every single month. He had tons and tons.
You start off as a nobody, and for a short period of time you're a somebody, and then that star burns out like every star does. I was lucky enough to get hit by lightning. I was lucky enough to get to live my dream. I was lucky enough to get to enjoy all of that, play this game the way I wanted to play it. I'll be gone one day too. But for one brief moment, we got an opportunity to shine really bright.
Boogie's still broke. Well, I'm not really too surprised. It's still going down. Well, I guess, you know, he's kind of gotten a little happier-go-lucky attitude about it. I mean, you know, I just kind of hope that he at least, you know, can change a little bit, and maybe, like, even if his subscriber count is small, like, whatever. If he has, like, a little niche following that, you know, could, you know, still kick it with him and stuff, then, hey, that's all that really counts. I mean, because look at, like, you know, in a weird analogy where it's like it's a positive outlet, it's like, look at TJ, you know, Paul and Scott. Like, I mean, they have, you know, they don't have a huge following, but, yeah, they can make their living doing what they're doing. You know, so it's like, you know, Boogie could do the same, and that's why I'm saying, like, I think that redemption arc can still happen. You know, and, man, you know, this is a fucking dude, this is a great documentary, honestly. Like, I'm glad we watched all of it, like, cause holy shit. I mean, I was kind of getting to a point where I'm like, you know, fuck this is getting burnt. But, like, I mean, you know, I want to stick through it, because we're getting near that last little half, and I'm really glad we did. Especially with that shaman dude, that guy was a little bit of a trip, no pun intended. But, man, I mean, dude, that was some good shit, though. I mean, yeah, really good documentary. Could show us the X-Hooker. I mean, I'll just show the TJ video of it, because I don't want to try to find it directly. It's in too much trouble. Yeah, like I said, I'll just do the TJ version. We'll just watch that video again. But here, I'm going to spring a leak. Just really quick, and I'll be right back. So, coffee, you liked it? Hey, yeah, hi, buddy. Hey, no, wait, no, Little doggo. I already saw it, but God, you know, yeah, I mean, we all have seen it, but you know what, it's worth another.
Seems like every video on this platform is about Boogie 2988 all of a sudden after the release of a new documentary called The Dark Sad Life of
Which we have seen. Just
Boogie
now.
2988. It's
The totality.
notable for the fact that Boogie not only participated in it, but is actively promoting it on his channel, despite the fact that it is not at all flattering. I tried to watch.
You know, honestly, I want to look at his channel specifically, just because is he really actually doing that? Yeah, we know the documentary. Let's just take that out of the search. 8. Boom. Yeah, there's that. There's his channel. Videos. Documentary exclusive. Oh shit! He is! 15 hours ago. Dude, he actually is. And yeah, he's still making videos. Yeah, right here. Interview with the recruiter, extended scene. Dude, yeah, for real, he is. It's over, I'm done with the drama. Oh my god, dude. Fucking yo, bro.
Oh, hello. It was pretty boring, to be honest with you. I don't really get what all the hubbub's about. I guess I just don't find Boogie all that interesting. The main gist
We did a fucking episode on it, TJ. Fuck you.
of the documentary, as far as I can tell, is that Boogie spent all of his YouTube success money on hookers and thoughts, and now he's broke. He's scared that he won't be able to pay his bills. He feels like he's got no future prospects, to which I say, welcome to being pretty much every other millennial in America, bro. Just be grateful you had a taste of something better for a minute. It's more than most get. But there's only one reason I'm talking about this right now. It's not because I'm fascinated by Boogie, because I'm not. It's not because I want to talk about this trendy new thing that's going on, because I don't. It's because there was a moment in the documentary that has become somewhat infamous, and I want to talk about it. A sex worker who was interviewed for the documentary. She was one of the hookers that Boogie spent his fortune on, and I say spent instead of squandered, because I wouldn't really be being honest about how I felt if I said squandered, you know.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I guess he could spend his money on what he wants, but he still made shitty financial decisions.
Squander his money on whores if he wants. It's not the spending money on prostitutes that I find distasteful, it's the crying about it afterwards that really makes me roll my eyes. Anyway.
I kind of like how he rolls his eyes, too.
They interview this hooker that slept with Boogie, right? And she says, and I'm not exaggerating here, she says the most devastating thing I've ever heard one human being say about another human being in my entire...
You know, I just realized, you know, also, just this little side rant, it's been a long time since we had the brick wall background, TJ arc. Remember back in, like, you know, the kind of like 2013, 14 era, 15 era, you know, TJ, where every now and then you have that little brick wall background? Like, I mean, it's been a long time since that motherfucker, you know, set that shit up.
Fucking life. Here it is.
I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie 2988. Overall, the experience, and I don't mean to fat shame or anything, but there was rules upon rules upon rules, and it took me a lot of time to find a stick.
It took me a long time to find a stick. Rolls upon rolls upon rolls, or as Boogie calls it, his meat aprons. My proud meat aprons. And I got not only 1, but 2, 3, and 4.
2 kids, and sleeping with Boogie is one of the reasons I quit sex work.
God
damn!
Holy fucking shit!
Damn! Brutality?
Victory! And right after that atom bomb is dropped, the documentary lets us know that Boogie's little adventure helped pay this chick's way through nursing school.
Based.
Oh, salt in the wound. If Boogie is the Gaza Strip, that bitch is the IDF. That shit I just saw was a war crime, bro.
That was a war crime. Dude, she was the IDF to his fucking Gaza Strip.
Ice in that bitch's veins. And she's a nurse? I hope I never get sick. Like, if your grandpa is in this woman's care, make sure she isn't slipping little cyanide pills into his IV, okay? Anyway, I'm also making a documentary about Boogie 2988. It's going to be called Boogie 2988 is a stupid, ugly fatso, and he probably stinks like bad cheese or something.
I mean, is he actually making that?
Basically what it is, it's like a complex meta-analysis of like the duality within the human condition, you know, juxtaposing our deepest fears with our greatest aspirations. It's like a poignant exploration of the inherent contradictions that define us as a species, as seen through the lens of a stupid, ugly fatso that probably stinks like bad cheese or something.
Love it. Poor one was probably going down to Boogie on like, what am I doing with my life? That don't support sex work. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, work is work and sex work is work. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of how I feel about it. I mean, it's like, and hey, you know, if she decided to, you know, get something that was financially more feasible instead of doing sex work, like, you know, going into nursing and shit like that, then, you know what? Fucking power to her. Fucking slay queen. Hey, sacrifice had to be made, like your mental psyche, but, you know, I mean, honestly, it can't be no worse than what you're going to see in nursing school, or when you're being a nurse, you know, at a hospital. Like, I'm sure you're also going to see a lot more fucked up, gory shit, so the trauma you're going to be induced there is probably not really as bad as Boogie. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I don't know, like, she's probably going to have to see, like, people's insides and like people puking and like shitting fucking intestines and stuff like that. I mean, she's probably gonna see some pretty heinous shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure Boogie, it's gonna be out there, but I mean, she's gonna have competition over the years. You know, depending on how long she goes in that. You know what I mean? Like, oof, oof, oof. I say. He just locked himself back in. Oh my god, wow. Good ball dog. What a little good ball dog. Wow. But she's resilient. How are you supposed to be unfazed by this? Oh, she says, rolls upon rolls upon rolls. It took forever to find a stick. What do you mean by that? Just look up Boogie documentary and that's all you need to know. First 10 minutes. That's literally all she says. Dude, the rolls upon rolls upon rolls, dude, that is gonna be a meme, dude. It's gonna be a meme for a while around here. I can already tell. That's gonna be a fucking meme. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. Speaking of, I think I'm gonna have rolls upon rolls upon rolls of taquitos. Yeah, just to keep that meme going. Because, oof, where to go from there? Plus, we've been going on for a while anyway. And after that, Doc, I mean, holy shit. They see me rolling. They hating. Oh my god, you just had to fucking throw that out. Oh, I should do the Weird Al Yankovic version of that for karaoke tomorrow. Yo, you see me what nerdy? Oh shit, yo, I might have to do that, fuck. Hold on, I need to confirm if there's a karaoke of that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yep, there is. Yep, there is. There's actually a few of them. Okay, yep, yeah. I go figure. I kind of figured. But I just had to make sure. I might actually unironically do that. I'm gonna have to rehearse it a little bit, you know, tomorrow while I'm at work, but I don't give a fuck. I'm actually gonna do a few Royal Blood songs tomorrow. I actually had one in mind where I was gonna get a Boilermaker and chug a Boilermaker for a Royal Blood song, Boilermaker. So, least want to, you know, do that one for tomorrow. Might do a karaoke stream for tomorrow, actually, you know, speaking of which. If I'm gonna, you know, go all out and have some fun with, you know, with a couple Royal Blood karaoke's and do that tomorrow and stuff. Yeah, I think I'll do that for tomorrow. Plus, it's Friday night. Usually, it's fucking popping for karaoke nights on those nights. Boogie pulls stuff in the pitmobile, but his fast spills over the side. He ties into hydraulics. He ties to hydraulics, but it collapses on one side. Damn. Oof. Oof. Anywho, let's go good for now. I think tomorrow morning, actually, you know, for our morning stream, we usually don't do much React content, but I think, you know, we'll do just like a one specific React content to this. Because usually I do it for like, you know, a little hour morning stream, but I think I want to check this out. You know what, we'll do a quick preview.
We're going to say there are other things that Alicia can do that are just as powerful.
I'm not degrading her.
Neither am I.
Yes, you are. You feminist pig.
There's no.
Whoa! You fat. Woo! Yo! Okay, yep, we're watching it. Yep, we're watching this shit. Yep. Oh, fuck. Yep, we're watching that tomorrow morning. Oh, we're gonna wake and bake with a jolly good one tomorrow. Yep. Okay, yo, fuck, yo, I want to see what's going on with that one. That guy has bodies buried, I just know it, I know, dude, oh my god. Okay, yep, dude, yeah, tomorrow morning when I wake up, dude, we're doing this, we're doing it, yep. Yep, that's the first thing we're fucking getting into, holy shit, yep. Oh my god, I kind of want to get into it right now, but fuck, I'm honestly kind of hungry, so man, my stomach calls more, but you know what, I'm putting a fucking pin on that one. Holy shit, yo, right off the bat, holy fuck. Oh man, yep, that guy has bodies in his closet, 100%. That guy's like a secret JF already in the works. Fuck. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm going to have rolls upon rolls upon rolls of situations of taquitos. So, peace out. I'll go for the next one. We'll definitely have to check out that wife swap. Definitely going to be happening.